I'm so excited.
Rage, more rage.
Don't talk to me!
Griff gang. Good for you. You're not a marriage scammer. Like these people who have, like, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
I gave my cats away for you. I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. Judy's doing video.
Dang, son.
Ethan's my brother. He's my brother. You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. How fucking dare you? Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
I don't have words this morning. I'm going to be quite honest. I'm a little late. Number one, I was making my water. And number two, I'm watching the same shit show you all are. How is it that you are 41 years old and you leave your home without socks, shoes, and a jacket? It is wintertime on top of that. This is wild. This woman has this mobility scooter that she's trying to test out. Number one, in the Canadian winter. And number two, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So what happens at 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, ladies and gentlemen? I know that Chantel is unfamiliar with people who are actually employed and people that have to leave their home to go to work. These people are trying to go to work, and she's out here trying to test out her mobility scooter with no shoes, no socks, and no jacket. What do you think that these people think when they see her out there in that mobility scooter that she's too big for? She's extremely too large for this mobility scooter. It's obvious when you look at her. She's like literally falling out of the damn mobility scooter. She's getting herself into this elevator. She doesn't have shoes nor socks on her feet. These people have to be fucking floored at this point. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, we're not going to go through Mickey Mouse roll call today. We're going to go ahead and go in with the stream snipe, and then we're going to pivot back to what the original plan was for today. You just got to see this. She took the scooter outside. The scooter actually goes, which I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of shocked that the scooter is actually working the way that it is. I mean, talk about a promotion for said scooter, okay? If there's any death fats out there that are watching that were possibly considering a mobility scooter, well, say no more. Foodie Beauty is out here showing this great piece of equipment off. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh my God, what happened? Dude, Kick? Is she back in the apartment? Hey, Miss T, is she back in the apartment? Oh my God. She was just outside. Kick kind of sucks, dude. Not gonna lie. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
Well, whatever. We're tapping it back to when she's out in a boot, okay? Hold on just a second. I feel like when I left her just now, she was out. Am I tripping? Hold on. Let's see. The elevator part, all of it is so cringy. Like, Kick, dude, is not the platform. It's so crazy. Look at this thing go, would you? Oh, my God. From the very beginning of this one, this is at the very beginning.
Why is the handicap thing all the way over? Seriously.
What do you think, Katie?
Okay, guys.
Moment of truth.
Now, keep in mind, as she's leaving her apartment building, she does not have a jacket. She does not have shoes and socks on, okay? Just Deb says the ass ratio to the chair size. I can't. So the chair comes with arms on the side. She cannot put them on. She would not fit if she put the arms so where she could rest her arm and drive the mobility scooter. She had to just leave them off because she literally spills over the seat of the mobility scooter. It's crazy. Just Deb, thank you for the support, hon.
Woo!
Yes, Manning. Look at this.
Oh,
Look
I have
at
no
it go.
jacket on.
I mean, for $599, I ain't even mad at it for real.
Can you see?
I'm going to tear that thing up. Do you all see all that salt? All that salt, all that snow. Those wheels are going to be so absolutely fucked. She's not going to be able to ride this thing for very long.
Or no? It's pretty cold out here.
Look at all that salt, bro. Oh, I know, closer.
Driving around. Let's try the. I'm driving around and like, it's freezing as hell. I gotta get my jacket. Man, going in the elevator was shit because there was like it was stopping at like every floor and shit like that.
It's stopping at every floor because people are going to work, my guy. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. These people have to go to work. They don't have the luxury of sitting around playing on mobility scooters the way you do, Chantel. Seattle Sapphire says the thumbnail almost took me out. Type 2 obese. We're going to talk about the thumbnail too. I just had to get right back into this. I was watching it before I hit the go live button. I'm just like, you can't turn away from this shit show. You really can't. Seattle, thank you for the support, hun. Wicked Crafter says still trying to get away without buying the second seat. Yeah, girl. I think she's going to pull some fuck shit with this scooter. I really do. We'll talk about that later. And thank you for the super chat. I think if Foodie goes down, and I don't think it's a moment, I don't think it's a matter of if, I think it's a matter of when she's going to go down on this mobility scooter. The question is when Foodie goes down on said mobility scooter, is she going to sue the apartment complex? Because I promise you, she's that type of person.
What? Like, what the hell, man? Scootie Beauty. Okay, let's try the fastest,
Right?
the medium fast. Whoa, yeah. Okay, let's try the incline.
I don't know if you all can see it right here. That's a phone mount. That she's got her phone. I'm dead. That's her friggin' phone mount, bro. She's got her phone mount here, and then she's got her little tripod in her basket. I'm absolutely dead. Hey, Emma, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Yabba in chat. Time to catch up on this. Girl, it's a whole shit show. Thank you so much for the support, hun. Yeah, she gonna tump it, big girl. Hey, babe.
Whoa, yeah. Okay, let's try the incline. Oh no, I don't think it'll go up this. Will it go up here? Let's see if it'll go up this.
I just want to remind you guys, and I know I'm going to be repeating myself, she does not have shoes and socks on or a coat. Seeing somebody out there in the Canadian winter, this humongous person who's way too big for this tiny scooter, and then you take another good look. I mean, will people even notice if she doesn't have her shoes and socks on? Probably not. But if they do, still, you know. Hello, Miss T. Good to see you, girl. This can't last. Motor and battery are not meant to sustain 100 pounds over long term. Physics say otherwise. I am here for the day. Listen, I think the motor and the battery will outlast the tires. I don't think it's going to be the motor or the battery that's going to go out first. I think she's going to screw those tires are like little baby tires. That's what's going to happen. She's going to lose her freaking tires first. Miss T, thank you for the support, hun. Golden Games says, yeah, but someone sent her an emotional support pickle. I seen it. They must be trolling us. That's fine. Welcome to the shit show, Chantel. It's totally fine. Thank you for being a member for 23 months, hon. Oh, Just Deb says, yeah, but we need a voiceover for the Scootie, please. Okay, Just Deb, we'll do a voiceover. It has to happen naturally. That's the trick. Thank you for the support, hon. Michelle, thank you for being a member for 52 months. I appreciate you. Carlotta says, listen to her giggle. This scooter has become her vibrator. She can't finally reach it. Oh my God, gross. Thank you for the super chat, hun. What if something happened while she was test driving and she had no shoes on? She had to get off of the scooter to punch in her code in a minute. She has to get off her scooter to do some kind of maneuvers, open doors, or whatever. She don't care. Ah, disgusting. Mods T says no shoes or socks. I'm losing my mind. I know, it's great. Mods T, thank you for being a member, hun. Desi's mama says, okay, now I agree. She's 400 or over in pounds. She's huge. Yeah, but you're beautiful. Thank you for glazing me, Desi. I appreciate you, girl, and thank you for the support. I think the thumbnail, and it's so funny because I know that all the reaction channels and all the clip channels are going to be using the same damn thumbnail. It's very obvious from that still that we took from Foodie's live stream yesterday that, yes, she's absolutely over 400 pounds for sure. Cancer warrior. The Tarot Pharaoh says, you look like you were microwaved for 90 seconds. Me? All right, hun. Well, thank you for your $2. I look like I was microwaved for 90 seconds. Okay. Cam says those are plastic push mower wheels. Complete crap. I'm telling you, the wheels are going to go first over everything. Thank you for the support, hun. Floby says wheels are off a baby stroller. Worse. That is something that goes on one of them little Tykes cars. Those are the wheels that she's got on that motor scooter. Hey, dorky, those wheels are not better than the stroller tires. Exactly. The wheels are horrible. The wheels are going to give out before anything. She's going to break a wheel before she drains the battery, before the motor goes out. It's going to be the wheels. Just Jamie says, can we talk about how she canceled her doctor's appointment? So she said she was going to cancel her doctor's appointment yesterday. She said, and listen to this. She said that she canceled her doctor's appointment because she doesn't want a man doctor and she needs to find a doctor that's closer than the doctor that she had. Then why did you schedule an appointment with a man doctor and with a doctor that is too far away from you? So she's canceled in her condition, ladies and gentlemen. She has canceled her free Canadian healthcare checkup. I love that for her. That is right on, is spot on for Chantel. Jamie, thank you for the support, hun. Caroline's Mentality says, is that Chantel's? Oh my God, girl. Happy Monday to you. And thank you for the support. Ugh, y'all are gross this morning. Little Aussie says, diabetic frozen toes drop off incoming. Oh, you know what? That's a great point. She probably can't even feel how cold it is outside because she does have the uncontrolled type 2 diabetes. Good point. And thank you for being a member, hun. It's the adult version of a cozy coupe made. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, hell no. And thank you for being a member. Hey, Butter Crumpet. In that condition, she went purple, moving about. Dude, I said the same thing yesterday when I was showing Sam her unboxing that scooter. I said, bro, she's purple. She's struggling so bad to put that motor scooter together. She was purple. Miss T says, Tarot P, what the fuck does that even mean? I can't tell if you're funny or stupid. I think it's Toilet Baby still drunk from last night, Misty. Just ignore. Just ignore. Just dusting off one of their own troll accounts. Thank you for the super chat, hun. That's how funny that community is. Anyways, back to you, Chantel.
This incline here.
Yes, girl, she was purple and she was raging. She gonna roll right into that person. She gonna run somebody over is what she's gonna do. She's gonna lose control. This is why they tell you it's not made for people over 300 pounds. You got to remember, this thing has a brake system on it, right? So it's not just because the motor and the battery and the wheels, that does have a lot to do with it, but she's got to be able to stop this motor scooter. If she's going down a hill and she's 300, 400 pounds and she starts to pick up speed, that thing ain't going to stop. So what happens when a person comes in front of her or an animal comes in front of her? She ain't going to be able to stop it. She's going to roll those motherfuckers over. That's what's going to happen.
Oh,
losing control already, Chantel.
Oh.
She's feeling this is not a comfortable ride for her. Even though that she's got it and it's going and it's not going slow, she's feeling every single bump. You ever been in a car that has really bad, what's it called? where you feel like every bump you go over, the train tracks, they hit hard suspension. It's the same, but worse. Just imagine what that's got to feel like on that freaking scooter.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah,
oh,
suspension. Look at this.
Hold on, guys. I gotta back out. Okay, I got it.
Oh my God. Now she's going back up the hill.
There's an incline here. If I can get up this salt, it's gonna ruin the. Oh yeah, with ease. With ease, we can go to Walmart. Woo!
You know what she looks like, Primal? The whole thing is giving me Super Mario Kart vibes. She better be careful not to run over a banana peel. She'll spin out. She's like Donkey Kong on like the smallest cart. That's the equivalent. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Microwaved ham bloats when cooked. All right. Thank you for your money. If you say so, honey. That's fine.
That's pretty
I look like microwaved ham.
cool.
You guys really suck at this. You really do. You really, really are bad at insults, okay?
Not gonna lie about that. They see me rolling. They see me roll.
Oh my God, look at that.
They see me rolling.
She's so proud of herself. She really is.
Mobility Miriam, let's go. Yeah, not bad. I gotta dress up warm, even regardless being on a scooter. I have no socks or shoes on. Whoa, shit. Watch the curbs. Gonna catch me riding dirty.
How uncomfortable this has to be for her. Look at that thing. One wrong move and she's gonna flip that motherfucker for sure. Hey, Arabella. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being a member for 33 months. Oh, do you think it's Lori? Lori's big mad because Big Sig's brother doxed the hell out of her. So she probably hasn't slept in a few days. That's why she's not making a lot of sense in the troll comment section, guys. Welcome to the club, Lori. Dynamite, thank you, Grunt. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. Oh, she's got a full battery, girl. Look at that. She's fully charged. Look at that. Did you see her foot? Look down. Look down at her foot, bro. There's no shoes. There's no socks. It's just out there airing out. She can't even feel it. Can you imagine going outside in the snow, in the cold, no shoes, no socks? It doesn't bother her. It's not like because she's Canadian and she's just used to it. She has no feeling in her feet. She don't feel that shit anyways.
My feet.
I don't know, bro. Kiva, exactly. Like, that's the main takeaway from... Dude, I'm telling you, Kick sucks so bad. But there we go. Earlier when I was trying to watch, the shit just kept cutting out. It wasn't just me. People in her chat were even complaining, hey, Two Cardinals. She's not getting cold like an average size person. I agree with that too, Two Cardinals, but I think her feet really just don't have feeling. The Walmart Foodie Scootie says this arc of the Foodie Scootie is only second to Boom Boom Time with Mrs. Scootie. P.S. How are Sam's hips? We know you are excited as hell. Walmart Foodie Scootie, thank you for the support, hun. Sam's hips are doing amazing. I don't know, bro. Tamara says, hopefully the weight max will avoid flipping over, but would not be mad if that theory isn't true. Your thumbnail took me out last night. It was a fucking banger, Tamara. And thank you for the support. I do think that she's going to. I think that we will definitely see Foodie flip this over. I think it's very possible that she will have an accident with this mobility scooter in the apartment complex that she lives in. where she possibly could get somewhat hurt and more than likely try to sue them. I'm just saying, it's a total possibility. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Zoe, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Lalila says, why the hell did she go out with no socks or shoes? Girl, I don't know. I can't answer that. The Funkled, that would be my answer. Hey, Panda Pondu. Thank you for the support, hun. Moonface Pondu says, scooters and wheelchairs require maintenance. That's true. By the way, do we think she even has shoes anymore? Those Kuwaiti slides were struggling. I do think that she owns a pair of shoes, but for the majority of the time, she can't be bothered. And thank you for being a member, hun. Read it in a book says a scooter on the cobblestone is the only vibrator that can reach. It's disgusting, guys. Thank you for being a member. Manning says she's barefoot off the front of the scooter. Wow. Yeah, no, she's barefoot, bro. She left her apartment barefooted. God. You want to do a poll? Runs with Scissors says, hey, Taro, at Ham, here's the thing. You won't get blocked here. You get the spotlight you're looking for. They'll eventually get blocked. We don't need distractions in the chat. Nobody's trying to see that crap. They got plenty of places to go say their ridiculous statements at. Thank you for being a member, hun. I think she's got it muted. Okay, she's back on.
Okay.
So, you know how absolutely filthy she's going to get her apartment? She is going to tear her flooring up. It's not like this apartment is real hardwood. No, this is that plastic shit. It's going to, number one, it's going to tear up really easy. All that weight on those plastic wheels on that floorboards, whatever you want to call them. And it's going to be so dirty. We just seen her driving out in all the salt, all the snow, in the parking lot, whatever. And then she's driving that thing right into her apartment. Could you imagine? Let me ask you a question. Would you guys allow your kids, if they were roller skating after they went outside and they were roller skating everywhere, to come inside with their roller skates on? You'd be like, take those off before you come inside of my house. Or if they had a scooter, a little razor scooter, they're outside, they're scooting around on the pavement, sidewalk, everywhere, and then they came inside and try to ride that inside of your house. No, for several reasons. Now imagine a 400-pound person out there with that scooter riding it around in their apartment building. She's going to tear that flooring to hell and back. Right, Elaine? Lizzie says, imagine looking out your peaceful Canadian window and Foodie Beauty flies by on her diabetes mobility, or her mobile, filming with one hand. I'd call someone Ghostbusters probably. Where's the person who is claiming to live by Chantel? Where is that person at? Because we need you now more than ever. I'm just saying. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Francisco says, I'm physically disabled. I know a little about scooters. The batteries can't carry her ass in the snow. It was a waste of money. Scooters for her size are expensive. This one is cheap. She's not going to have it very long. And I cannot wait to see the outcome. Thank you so much for the support, hun. Thank you, Panda Pondu. Barefoot. I'm fucking flabbergasted. Same girl. Elaine says, God bless whoever lives beneath her. Can you imagine? Can you imagine living underneath somebody driving a mobility scooter around their apartment? I would go crazy. Kyle says, super chat, a stupid diss, and then super chat again just to explain because nobody got it. Yeah, I still don't get it. I love the support group. You're beautiful. Yeah, but thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Grandma Kim says, this is entertaining. Very entertaining. Thank you, Chantel, for the shenanigans. We do appreciate you. And thank you for being a member, hun.
We're back.
Her floors are filthy. Her feet are going to be black. They're going to be black.
Oh, Bismillah.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you, Chantel? Are you wore out from testing out your mobility scooter? That's crazy. I thought the mobility scooter was supposed to help you not be so exhausted. You know, my gassed or flabbered, same font. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Yeah, she's putting her feet on the couch. It's all gross.
You guys want to try scooting to, I need to brush my teeth. Where's the stand?
If you microwave ham, you may have worms. Kim says, does she own a mop? Dumb question. Of course not. I don't think she does. I've seen the broom. I have not seen a mop. Girl, can you imagine Foodie mopping anything? We've seen her mop carpet, but that's as far as I think the mopping will go. Thank you for the super chat.
I don't like going into the elevator. Sorry, going out in the elevator. Anytime I lose signal or switch rotation, that cuts out. So if that happens, just refresh. It's annoying, but from the scooter straight to the couch. No, you're not supposed to charge it until it's
Okay, Misanthropy, this was from today. I thought this was like real time, but I guess she cut off. Maybe she's doing another one. I don't know, but this was like in the last hour. So it's pretty close to being real time.
losing its power. Do you think we should go out there? We can handle the incline to get to my building, which is good news. Do you guys want to go to Chapters? No, it's too small in there. I want to see how far it can get.
Oh my God. Somebody sent her a seal. They sent her an emotional support muffin and she got a seal. The funny thing about the seal, that's the same seal that Santa brought Ray for Christmas. That's the one she picked out. Did it have babies inside of it? I didn't watch the unboxing of it.
Beach. Beach.
Hey, Kay.
Beach.
Oh, did she buy it for herself? Yeah, that's the same one that Ray got, but hers came with babies.
Lieutenant Dan.
I don't want to see you laying down, Chantel. I want to see you back in business. Let me go check the Kick page to see if she went off or what happened. Okay, so she's not live anymore. That was the last video that she did 37 minutes ago. So let me go to the very end to see what she says. Is she supposed to come back? What's supposed to happen? Dude, Kick, I don't like it at all. She said an old friend got it for her. Yeah, somebody I seen on Twitter said Shannon. Damn it, why is it doing that, bro?
I'll rest before you. I haven't had a prune in a long time.
Does it cut out or what? Oh, you think she went back to sleep? Ellie Belly says, I love catching you live on my day off. The thumbnail proves two things. One, she can't reach to wipe. And two, no Salah was gaining entry from the back or front. That was a banger, girl. Thank you for being a member for 16 months.
They're just plums, right?
I want to see how she ends it, and then we'll move on.
I don't know if it's Osaka. You like prunes? I like them too.
Foodie should order her own stickers for the mobility scooter. She sells merch. She sells her own branded. I have one. It's on my computer in the house. But remember we bought that package from her merch store? We got stickers too. There's no angle that would allow entry. That's so true, Hectic Llama. She should get her own stickers from her own merch store. If you've got $600 to spend on a mobility scooter and $600 to spend on a laptop. I haven't even seen the laptop in action yet, so I don't know where that thing is. Then surely you have money to buy your own merch, get your own stickers for your mobility scooter. No, she needs to get her own shit. Timmy D says the amount of knuckles she has explains the leg spread. Timmy D, thank you for the support, hun.
I'm on keto, lots of healthy food. I think so. I was craving them. Oh. Yeah, if you're on keto, you can't have plums. That'll throw you into a friggin'. I have the same expressions as the seal.
Celine, I think what Mrs. Foodie Booty is doing right now with her phone, I think she's thinking about considering ordering DoorDash breakfast. Last night, watching her lay there, you're a little late, look at the DoorDash menu app on her phone, and I was talking to Sam. I was like, you do realize we are basically experiencing, and we've said this before, Chantel getting her high. Because she went, I mean, dude, it just felt like she was looking at that menu forever. But that's part of it. That's part of the high for Chantel. It's not just getting the food and eating the food. It's looking at the menu for hours before she finally decides on something. I don't even know what the fuck that was that she's going to order. You know, all of that plays into Chantel's out of control type 2 DoorDash addiction, if you will. Yes, Primal. And I think that's what she's about to do right now. It's probably why she ended it. Where's the laptop, Chantel?
Before you come back. Oh, Teardrop, you said you'll rest? Yeah, I need to rest too because I'm tired. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back after.
What do you mean you need to rest? It's 9:00 in the morning. What do you mean? Are you incapable of getting up at a decent time and staying awake, Chantel? Are you worn out at this point? Oh my God.
Later.
She got off to order food, and after she orders and eats that food, she's going to crash out, and you're not going to see her till later this evening. That's what happened. K Money says, no offense to the seal, but it looks funkled. K Money, you're not wrong. Thank you for the support, hun. She just blows through money on DoorDash. Foodie is the type of person, and I've been telling you all this, she is going to keep spending whatever is in her bank account until it's completely empty. She will not be satisfied with herself until she's in the negative. Spend. She was naming off some of these prices for these meals that she was considering ordering on the DoorDash. And like, holy crap, bro. I cannot imagine. I mean, once in a while, you know, to treat yourself or whatever, fine, fair. But to do this shit on the daily, Rosie, Foodie, Amber Lynn, multiple times a day, she was talking like $40 and $50 for one meal. $40 and $50. If these women are ordering 3 times a day, a minimum of $30 and up a pop, you're talking about over $100 a day in delivery, food deliveries. Can you imagine spending that for one person? I have a family of 5 and we don't eat $100 worth a day in food. That's insanity, man. And what's crazy is that you see all of them, all 3 of them, they have showed grocery hauls. It's not like they are above going to the grocery store, getting groceries or whatever. We know that they have groceries. We know that they order groceries. Why are y'all not eating what you get from the grocery store? I can't fathom spending that kind of money in food, especially like you don't even have a car. You don't have a car. You don't have anything in your apartment. You don't have a way to make money right now. And you're spending $40 to $50 a pop on DoorDash delivery. No, thank you.
Mr. Puff. I will, inshallah. And we're going to try to go out with the scooter bees. I miss you too.
You're going to put some
Bye,
miles
guys.
on
Have a
that
good
thing.
day. Thank you.
So she wants to take that scooter over to the Walmart because, I mean, let's be for real. We got to see this thing in action. And I will give you this. The scooter goes. It does have some power behind it. The battery might not last. The motor might not last, but that's not what's going to get her. What's going to get her is, number one, that she is severely over the weight limit. So that thing it's not just telling you you're over the weight limit because the motor's not going to pull you and the battery's not going to pull you, which that does play a part, but physics, okay? All of that weight distribution and the portion and the way that the weight is up, that thing is going to flip. This is an accident waiting to happen. Not only that, but the wheels, guys. The wheels aren't meant to carry that amount of weight. Yes, I do agree, the motor, the battery, but the motor and the battery, they seem to be keeping up as of right now. What her problem is going to be and what I think that's going to take her out before anything is going to be the way that the weight is, you know, it's going to flip her ass. She's going to tump it over. She's going to tump it over, or a wheel is going to break off. That's what's going to happen. Hey, Langley girl, you got nothing. Girl, I got all kinds. I could go on for days and days and days about this scooter. I'm loving every single bit of it. Good to see you, girl. And thank you so much for the support. What's she going to do if the battery dies? Can you imagine her walking and pulling the scooter back to the apartment? There's also that, Sarah Jane. But seeing this thing in action, seeing the battery and the pull of the motor where she is right now, that I don't think, that's what I thought initially before I got to see the scooter in action, okay? But now I'm understanding the weight, the reason that they have the weight on there. I don't think it's necessarily the battery and the motor. I think it's just because too much weight, you're going to flip it, and the wheels could possibly break off. I think that the battery is going to last her. Now, she might put enough wear and tear on that battery to drain it very, very fast. That's probably true. But she's going to get herself into some shit with that scooter. Hey, MC. Good to see you, girl. Hope you guys are feeling better. Those scooters tip easily. My mom has... Sassy Italian, that's not funny. That's not funny. It just makes me think of Bertha when she's always talking shit about her mom. Oh, my God. Yeah, scooters like that can be dangerous. And especially if you exceed the weight limit. According to Cancer Warrior, she tagged me yesterday where Foodie admitted she's 100 pounds over said weight limit. So if you're 100 pounds over the weight limit, and you can see when she's on it, she can't even put the arm thingies on, dude. That is dangerous. It's going to tump. It's going to be just, where is it going to happen at is going to be the question. Getting herself up after that kind of fall, you know, getting the scooter back home once she tips it over and more than likely damages the scooter. All of this is going to be very exciting to see. I'm glad that the scooter goes, to be quite honest, because could you imagine going through all this, setting the scooter up, and then we get no scooter footage whatsoever? I mean, Foodie is a Canadian cockroach, and so is the damn scooter at this point. I'm glad that the thing goes. Go drive it, Chantel. Let's get out of the apartment. Who needs a car? Just get a scooter. Who else is getting a scooter? I can promise you this much, okay, is that people in this community, whichever side that you are on, they are watching Chantel right now, and they're like, oh, my God. I've been needing a scooter, okay? And I'm not even as big as she is. I'm sewed. I guarantee Foodie driving that scooter, that seller on Amazon definitely is going to sell a couple of more scooters because of Chantel out here advertising it. I promise you. Big Bertha says the salt getting in the wheels are going to seize up. Plus, too big, too fat to fly. Love to you all. Been here lurking. Good to see you, girl. Exactly. Too fat to fly. That's the bumper sticker. If you want me to send Chantel a sticker for her motor scooter, that's the only one I'm willing to send. It's too fat to fly. I will do that. That's fine. That's fair, but nothing else. If she wants branded stickers for her mobility scooter, she needs to order them from her very own merch shop. Okay. If you got all that money to spend on everything else, get yourself some stickers. Big Bertha, thank you for the support, hon. Evil Angel says Metro Mobility should pay her for the advertising. Dead ass. Dead ass. I agree. Thank you for the support, hon. She's an influencer, guys. She could be, listen, you know, when you hear about social media influencers, it's usually people who are unshaped, they're nice to look at, they're skinny, whatever you want to say. She can be a death fat influencer. Like, it's obviously a thing. You can't say that it's not. Yeah, Co Blue says, don't send her anything. Hello, Doohickey. She also is only going to gain more weight from here on out, in my opinion. That little walk that she was doing from her apartment over to the Walmart or whatever, I mean, it's not a lot, but for her size, it was something. And now she's completely eliminated that. She's completely eliminated walking at all because she is going to she's going to park that scooter right next to the boneless throne. And whenever she needs to go somewhere in her apartment, I do believe that she's going to set her ass in that seat and she's going to drive to the bed. She's going to drive to the bathroom. Beep, beep. That's what's going to happen. No more walking whatsoever for Chantel. None. So you're going to get to sign your name on the scooter or what? I would have to do it without her knowing. I didn't realize that she was actually going to park the scooter inside of her house, bro. I was wondering where she was going to put it. Could you imagine driving your bike all around, rolling over dog shit, cat shit, gum, whatever else is nasty out in the real world, and then you drive your bike and park it right back? And you don't just park it like as soon as you walk in, okay? Because some people do that. But actually driving it around your apartment, that's crazy. She got it to get her parcels. You think so, Manning? Maybe. Sassy Mama says, I did go run and buy a laptop after yesterday's stream. Oh, did you? What'd you get, girl? Good to hear. I love to see it. Yes, get your electronics now, ladies. Okay, don't wait until things are very, very expensive. Sassy Mama, love to hear it. And thank you so much for the support. Hey, Frenchie BG. Good morning, Yaba from the Code Quebec. Hello to you. And thank you for the support. Good to see you. We don't call her Contamination Cootie for no reason. Girl. Look at that. She's so proud of herself. She is closer. Okay, so that's where it cuts out. I don't know if Kick just hasn't caught up, but they got it going a little bit longer, but that's the end. Okay, so let's go back to yesterday's. Let me just put the whole entire thumbnail on the board while I get this pulled up. Would you take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen? Would you take a look and tell me and convince me that Chantel is smaller now? Hey, yikes, good to see you. Than she was when she first started her YouTube channel. Please convince me of that. Why do you say that Chantel is over 400 pounds? Well, Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit A. Chantel, the portion, the way that she's just like spread out with her fat or whatever, she can stand certain ways and she won't look as big. It's weird the way that she's able to hide how much that she's actually working with. You're like, damn, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she is like 330 or whatever it is that she's claiming to weigh. Okay. And then there's certain giveaways. And this is right here, ladies and gentlemen. It reminds me of Chantel climbing into the tuk-tuk, whatever it's called, when she was in Thailand. Remember that footage that we got from Salah? Chef's kiss, by the way. And we were like, oh my God, she's bigger than ever. This is a lot like that. Same scenario. Lately, she's been looking kind of skinny. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, damn, okay, maybe she's so sick she done lost some weight. Okay. No. Tuck. Thank you, Fauntleroy. It's just hidden. She's able to hide it a certain way. Matching mobility scooters. We don't need fucking matching mobility scooters. Under Oak Chronicles says she needs a hitch for the little wagon. Oh my God, that's actually a great idea. Somebody needs to suggest that for her. I did not myself did not consider that. That's actually a brilliant idea. She needs a hitch to pull like a wagon. Oh my God. Because that basket in front is not going to hold anything. Foodie, you need a hitch. I wonder if it's made for a hitch. That's brilliant. Under Oak Chronicles, thank you for the support. I can't get over that. That's actually a great idea. Gunther is hanging. I want more Scootie beezing. Me too, Sam. Our girl needs her sleep, okay? She needs to get all carved up. She needs to get her rest, and then she'll be back scooting all around Canada for you. Very good said. So in a few weeks after she gained another 20 pounds and she bends the frame on that scooter, I hope she's on live. Please, God, let her be on a live. I don't think Foodie is going to be driving this thing unless she's making content out of it. If you haven't noticed, we are going full force into what we had pre Kuwaiti era, where Foodie was basically like, if she wasn't sleeping, she was live streaming. That's where we're headed. So very good. With that being said, I definitely think she'll be live streaming whenever she's on this scooter. So don't worry about it. And thank you for the support, hun. Tuxedo Bowie says, I can't believe I've been watching her almost 9 years. What is wrong with me? Join the club. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in the chat that can say the same. If not 9 years, definitely they still been invested for some years. I promise you. Be like water baby. Hello. A diabetic gut from the front hides well. Be like water baby. Good to see you. And thank you for the support. A trailer hitch so she can tow other broken down fatties. No, I want to see the wagon so she can go to Walmart and do her grocery shopping. That's what I want to see. Butter Crumpet says guilty. Right, girl? Same. Yeah, you gotta wonder, like, what's wrong with us? Okay. About her doctor's appointment, we touched on that at the very beginning of the stream, but just in case you guys weren't here and you missed that. So she waited so long. I mean, that was the big reason that Chantel wanted to come back to Canada, was so she could get her health in order. So she finally gets her Canadian insurance back, right? Her free Canadian health insurance back. She finds a doctor. Now, mind you, she knows the doctor is a male before she makes the appointment. She knows where the doctor is located, and she still goes ahead and makes the appointment. And it's not like she made the appointment with the man doctor knowing he's far away and then hung up the phone and was like, that's probably a bad idea. I probably shouldn't have done that. So she's had all of that time to reschedule, to find another doctor, whatever the situation may be. And she waits until the day of the appointment to cancel. And her excuse is because she doesn't want a man doctor. She wants a woman doctor, and she wants a doctor that is closer as far as location is concerned. Make that make sense to me. I mean, all of that makes sense to me, but if that's what you want, if those are your needs when you're going to pick out a doctor, like, that's fair. Why do you do the opposite of that when you go to make your appointment, especially considering how bad and desperate that you need to see a doctor? But again, it's very cutie coded. It is right on brand for her to do exactly what she did as far as her doctor's appointment is concerned. Dell says, like Salah's broke ass would watch her spend all of this money unnecessarily and then still offer to pay her rent. He could have ordered and shipped her a laptop. Dell, thank you for the support, hun. She wishes. She absolutely wishes. I'm telling you guys, I have a feeling we're going to see the return of the laptop. It's going to happen. Did I get that pulled up? Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to be just kind of going through, because this was a 3-hour stream and it was good. There were, hey, Yulia, lots of good parts throughout the entire 3 hours. She rages, she assembles, she orders food. It gave everything that you're looking for as far as Chantel's content is concerned. You got a little piece of everything. But with that being said, we'll never get through a 3-hour stream because I can't seem to shut my mouth. Okay. She better be putting some snacks in her scooter basket. I'm sure she will. So we'll scroll through the assembly of the scooter, her raging at the scooter, and then throughout the end of the stream. You guys ready for this? This was from last night, Miss Anthropy. Now this scooter was supposed to take a month to get there, which I thought was very strange. I mean, if you are familiar with the Amazon delivery, which I know, I mean, it's 2026 at this point, who's not familiar with that? How do you get the delivery that wrong? You know what I mean? When you're ordering bigger things, like I've ordered, I don't know. I could think of something. It would take me some time. Like, I don't know. Like, bigger things sometimes tend to take longer. Heavier things, like if you're having them shipped in from, they don't necessarily come on the Amazon truck. I can't, like, freight. Okay. And that could possibly come on freight. So when she gave the delivery time of the scooter, I was like, either she's lying or maybe that's coming in on freight. And she said it was coming from the United States. Okay, fair enough. It's going to take a month to get there. So how do you go from it taking a month to get to your apartment to it taking like 2 days, like regular Amazon Prime? I'm not really understanding that. Like, what was the whole point in that? But anyways, doesn't matter. She got it yesterday. It came early, according to her. Hey, Granny Noodles, good to see you. I know I need to make it my avatar, right? It's time to go ahead and give the old switcheroo and give that one, put that one to rest. We'll definitely consider it. Yeah, it was like the next day that she got the Foodie Scootie. Oh, I hope you're back. I love black cats. Yeah, if you're having any issues, just try to reboot.
Nice. I have scissors. I'm just lazy. No excuse.
Oh my God. Just watching her gunt around that apartment, like just that enough is fantastic content. The sound of her feet, the watching her just again gunt around is really something to see. I enjoy all of it. I really do. I think Keem sent her the scooter a month ago when he told her he was going to. You really think so? Maybe. She hasn't even broke the tape on the box. She hasn't even broke the tape on the box, bro. Watch.
Gross weight is 92 pounds. Crazy. Oh, no, I should have brought the knife for this part. Can you know how fast it got here? If you guys want a cheap ass mobility scooter, if you're not super morbidly obese, don't exceed the weight limits, but don't do what I'm doing.
Big Bertha says, I want to see how fast she really walks. The next time she gets up, we'll put it in normal speed, girl. Thank you for the super chat. You think it's all from the LCU? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess it's a possibility. Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, basically, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how the community was able to get the thumbnail that rang around Girl World. Foodie, this is in this position right here. I just want you to remind you guys, it's very similar to how Big Sig leans over her coffee table and does her live streams every day. I just want you to keep that in mind as Foodie gets up and leans over her scooter box. It's the same position that Big Sig has described when she's live streaming on Kick.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Scootie beauty. Okay, that's a bit smaller than I thought, the ass part, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
How much furniture has she annihilated over the years? Ellie Welly, a lot. She's told us about a lot of things that she's broken. And I think that's kind of why she went with the boneless couch. I think going with the boneless couch for her was to kind of maybe secure the fact that how can you break a boneless couch? Like, that's the whole thing. That's the whole shtick. It's boneless, right? It's a lot. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Wicked Crafter says she pre-ordered it 2 months ago and set us up as it was just done now. The Funko felt like money was incoming. Oh, that could be true. That makes more sense than the LCU sending her a $600 motor scooter when they're not going to get anything out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Manning. Moonface Pondu, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap, hun. I can't pin your comment. It won't show up over here.
It's definitely not plastic. Fisher Price, but it's close.
It's tiny. It's so tiny.
My ass. An airplane seat. I don't even need to put the armrest on.
Do you know how long all of this trash from this package is going to set in her apartment? When do you think that Foodie is going to take this box and all the styrofoam and all the plastic to the recycling? A quarter till never. I promise you. It's going to be there forever.
Oh god, the battery is the heavy. Oh shit. Oh, that's a heavy
Part-
battery.
part-
Woo! It stinks like a battery. Ugh. Do I have to let that sit?
I'm unfamiliar with what she's talking about. I try to think about the way that a battery smells, and I'm just not familiar. Canadians, are your batteries stinky over there?
The battery smells. Hi. It's a bit small. It's gonna fit one cheek, I know. Well, let's see. Oh, the basket and the key. I didn't have to pay tariffs.
You're not right, Jamie. It's going to be there forever and ever. The box will be the foundation of the new box mountain. Exactly. Thank you for the super chat, hun. You think she's just smelling herself? Who smells batteries? I can't recall knowing how a battery smells. I don't know.
By the way. Oh, okay.
Look at that tiny basket. Do you know why they give you such a small basket on this mobility scooter? That is a tiny basket because they don't want you to put a whole lot of shit in there. That's why. It's small for a reason because it can't carry a whole lot.
We can fit a few bags of curds in here. All right, now this is the hard part. It's taking out the big part.
Oh my God, here we go.
Come on, boy. Oh, oh shit. I need to sit down.
It's going to take her a fucking week to recover from this.
Oh, like that.
This is great.
Did they send me an M1? I feel like they sent me the M1.
So I think there's two models on this scooter. I used to sell batteries. I'm not remembering any smell. I ran 2 parts stores. Belts, hoses have a smell because of rubber. Yeah, I don't recall any kind of battery smell, even when it comes to cars. To be honest, though, I am pretty shocked that she was able to even get this thing together. I know that it was pretty simple, like pretty basic installation. They probably do that for a reason. But she did struggle, but she was still able to do it. Anyways, there's 2 models. There's the M1 and the M2. The first model that she's thinking that they sent her, I bet you wish they did, huh? So you can get your money back. And I do believe that Foodie's going to try to get her money back. We'll talk about that later. The first model is made for I think she says 265 pounds is where it maxes out. And she got the 330 M2 model.
This looks like the M1. Is it? Let me see.
Yeah, same drama bee. She struggled, but she's still able to get it put together. So I'll give her that. I have to admit, I was shocked she was able to put this thing together. Love y'all. Love you too, girl. And thank you for the support. Is it my natural color? No, I have highlights. You need the M5 model. Look at this. Oh my God, that cat don't stand a chance. It's just going to eat styrofoam and plastic. RIP to BG13, man.
Pieces of Metro Mobility. M2. Should be fine. Come on. It's not easy when you're fat. Guys. Do you see it? I'll show you close up in a minute.
Man, she is really, really, really proud. She is really planning on the scooter being part of her brand. Like, she is dead set. She thinks this shit is funny. She thinks this shit is cute. She wants people to be happy. I mean, we're happy. Even your people, I feel like we all share the same feelings about this Scootie because it's going to bring entertainment value. But I wouldn't want to be on the other end of that. You know what I'm saying? But she's all in at this point.
It's heavy as hell.
Dead set, man. I don't know that I could be 41 years old and be so thrilled about a mobility scooter. I mean, I guess if I was in a position where I couldn't do anything about it, then yeah, that'd be great. I have something that'll get me from A to B. You know what I mean? But for Foodie, if she would just continue to walk and lose weight, then she would be able to walk herself. She would be mobile. She's pleased with herself for playing disabled with her fancy toy. Yeah, for sure. You think she'll just leave it when it breaks down? Let me tell you something, Chantel. This is just some advice, okay? You better get yourself a chain so you can pull that motherfucker home, okay? Canadians, you have chains over there in Canada, I assume. Hey, KK. I had to play catch up on 1.75 speed. That's pretty much what my anxiety sounds like. Same. To Chantel, I have one question. Are you proud of yourself? She is. I will answer that for you. She absolutely is very proud of herself. Good to see you, girl. Thank you for the support. She will rage about the scooter. Here's what I hope happens. Okay. I hope that she drives it over there to the mall where the food court is or whatever, where she's seen that guy who wanted her to buy her, wanted her to buy him all that pizza since she wouldn't give him money. I want her to break down over there. I want her to get real pissed off and go home and leave it and say she'll deal with it tomorrow. And then I wanted her to come back to get the scooter the next day, and I want that scooter to be gone. That's what I want. That's a big ass battery, bro. That's nice. I agree, Miss T. I'm with you. I think all he gave her was $100. That's it. If there was a scooter deal for, Foodie in the LCU community, she would be given more content. Like, that would be part of the contract. And I don't think she's going to do that.
What's this?
Look at the pole that the seat goes on. It's tiny. Hey, Grandma Mayhem.
Oh, the charger.
Dude, I just can't believe that she's going to tear her floors up like that with that scooter. It's one thing if you need to roll that into your house. Like, what you should do, Foodie, is when you get to the door of your apartment, step off of the mobility scooter, gas it inside with your hand, like walk it in or whatever, and then park it to the side. Your floors are not made for that kind of weight on a mobility scooter. You are going to damage their flooring. And I hope they hold you responsible for that.
Okay, I got the charger. I'm missing is this it? I'm missing a piece.
Oh my God. Could you imagine, Deb? Could you imagine Foodie showing up at your door with DoorDash deliveries? That would be hilarious. She'll never do it, but that would be hilarious. Thank you for the super chat. The scooter was if she would join the LCU, not one guest appearance. He didn't even want to pay her for that. Exactly. It probably feels exactly like setting on Salah.
I think the pieces I'm missing here.
Oh my God, get it out of my face. Dude, I can smell it.
These are the arms.
You can throw those away. You can throw the arms to the chair away, Chantel. You can't use them. Big Bertha says if she can pick it up in that position, that battery isn't worth anything. Batteries are heavy. Mom's battery was almost like a tractor battery. on a smaller scale. I agree with that, Big Bertha, for sure. You can tell how good a battery is for the most part by how heavy it is. Keem would not keep that a secret. I agree. Big Bertha, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Co Blue. Shmi will pay for all damages she co-signed. Ooh, maybe. Co Blue, very big possibility. And thank you for being a member. Just Deb, thank you for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. A word from our sponsor, Foodie, the emotional support pickle. Okay. If she starts doing emotional support pickle sponsored shout outs, we're gonna have to figure something else out. Okay. We can't be samesies. No way.
Just like a cucumber being pickled, you're getting more interesting with time and experience.
Did you get like a software update or something, Pickle? Because I swear I've never heard that one. And I've been pushing this button for a long time at this point. For the love of dog, Astro, Balls to the Wall, SDD966, and Marmaduke the cat. Welcome, new members. Thank you, Deb. Can't believe somebody gave her an emotional support pickle. What's wrong with you people? We're supposed to do stuff like her, not her do stuff like us. That's backwards. Do you guys realize? Shut up, Manning. Do you guys realize that's how this works? Chantel, you are the star of the show, okay? So, like, we get stuff that's dedicated to your lifestyle and your kick channel at this point. Not reverse. Don't throw down that's stupid. That's gay. Don't do that. Don't be gay, Chantel. Just saying.
Just give me a minute to do this. Hot.
Hey, Tweety.
Where's the part to put in the chair?
Hot. She just worked herself up a sweat. Wait till you see her turn purple.
Not this skinny thing.
Look at the pole. I know where she's thinking about putting that pole.
Yeah, it is. Okay. This looks so small. Holy shit.
Exactly, Big Bertha. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. You can't sit with us, Chantel. Thank you for the support, hon. That's right. See, I can say that. I can say that. So don't come in here being outraged about that, all right? Come on now, knock it off.
This is not for fat people. Okay, I gotta look up a tutorial. Wait. Mobility Mary. Charge it?
I think she turns pretty
Where do I
purple.
charge it?
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I want to look at the manual. Here's the key.
Yes, read the manual, girl.
M2.
Look how much has already been assembled before she decides to open up the manual. Fucking love that.
Be patient, guys. This will be worth it. Oh, we gotta put the basket on. There we go. This has to go up higher. So we have to, does it go higher?
No,
Or
it
no?
doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't need a man.
Okay, let me go to the bathroom quick. All this moving around to jostle my body.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Look at that crack.
Okay, let me go to the bathroom quick.
She's got to go poop. She's done worked up a poop assembling her Foodie Scootie, her mobility scooter.
All this moving around.
Imagine having to constantly go shit. Seriously, like what is that feeling like?
Jostle.
Can you Why are your pants all why? Just why is your ass always eating your pants, Foodie?
My body. Be right there.
Look at her trying to hurry up and get to the bathroom. Yeah, crap break.
Just while I'm on the toilet.
She's taking the manual to read while she's on the toilet. This is great. She's taking the cat with her. That poor cat, I swear. That cat don't stand a chance. I'm sorry, but I don't even know if I could have it in me to rescue BG13. I mean, I love that cat. I think the cat is adorable. But having a cat that has been subjected to Chantel shitting and like over and over, and I don't know if I want that kind of negativity in my life. I'm just saying, maybe somebody else can handle that. That cat has seen some things, okay? Where Schneffer says, sell naming rights to our pickle. Here's my bid and nomination. Before Badissi outbids us all, no good choices. Ooh, I like that. Where Schneffer, thank you for the support. Yeah, BG13 definitely has the C diff. I would imagine more than likely BG13 is going to end up with some kind of MRSA boils. I don't know. Can cats get boils? If cats can get boils, she's definitely going to catch a boil. I mean, like Chantel's shit particles are definitely going in BG13's hair. She's collecting the cat before. I don't know, bro. I don't like animals in the bathroom with me. We got that little fucker now, that new one, Louie, Sam's dog, and it tries to run the bathroom. So I got to, round him up and shoo him out of the bathroom before I go in there. Molly will be in there sometimes too because she's scared for her life, and I got to shoo her. Get out of here. I don't need an audience. Goodbye. But no, she goes and collects the cat. Okay, it's not like she walks in the bathroom and the cat's just there and she's just like, fuck it, I'll just let her stay. She goes and, hey, BG13, I'm about to go take a shit. You want to come with me? It's freak shit, dude. Look at this. Listen.
You're right there. Let me read this while I'm on the toilet.
Baby. Hi, baby.
I'm gonna take you bathroom.
First stand of that's so funny. Freak. I cannot believe we're in the middle of a shit break. Oh, there she is back. Damn, you move fast, girl.
It's very small.
All right, let's half speed this. All right, Chantel, show us how special you are, girl. No, there's no wiping, nor is there hand washing.
It's very small.
I'm dead. Look at that scooter.
Can I not lift this thing higher? Like,
no, you can't. It's a piece of crap, Foodie. That's it, girl.
okay. Okay.
Yes, I think her ass, just like her feet, I think her ass is numb. Just like she has no feeling in her feet, I think at this point there's no feeling in her asshole.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Queenly, I wonder what you were saying that got you blocked out of there, girl. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, hon. Sorry we wouldn't let you send your money. She lets it crust. Oh my God, bro.
Here.
This is great. Okay, this is the pole for the seat. That's gonna hold her up.
What? Okay, next.
It's just because it's kind of like when you see her put her foot in the position that you do, like the way that she's able to bend her leg all the way behind her. It's just because of the way that her weight is proportioned on her body. It really is different. Big Bertha, thank you for the super chat, hon. Okay, Helene. She's watching a video on it. This is great. That's exactly how I assemble things too, Chantel. Is I go straight to YouTube and look for somebody else putting that shit together.
Let's try this out here.
Look at that. Look at that seat. Oh my God. All of that weight on that little bitty bar. Wow. All it's going to take is her to put too much weight over here or too much weight over there, and that thing is just going to crack off. Look at that. That's the thumbnail, bro. Salah, come get your woman. Shouldn't you be doing the man things like assembling her mobility scooter? What a prize, buddy. Oh my God. And she's like layered. There's layers of this motherfucker. Go on, test it out, big girl. Oh my God. Dishwasher. This is what you want to brag about. This is what you want to tell everybody that you was balls deep into, huh? This right here. Did you see that position? Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch it again, shall we? The way she puts that butt up. Watch it. Well, now I remember what happened when I had a comment about her skinny liver. So feds are watching. So with that in mind, I'm going to try to contain myself to the very best that I can. But holy shit, there's a lot going on here. I mean, oh my God. I don't know how you've been able to actually even live at all. He is obsessed. So you want to go out here and brag and try to prove to the internet, you should be doing the opposite of that. Okay. Lil Sura says, reminds me of the South Park episode where they went cow tipping people and scooters at Walmart. I hope when it happens on live. Girl, same. That was like one of the very first episodes of South Park, I believe. And thank you for the support, hon. You should be denying ever getting near something like that. And you're dumbass. Like you're so, I don't know, fried in the brain, dishwasher, that you want everybody to know that you were tapping that ass, buddy. Okay. Oh, KK, thank you for the support, hon. Queenly says, look at you, Yabba. 2,300 support group members in here, plus one Foodie Beauty and one Big Sig. We know you're watching. Listen, Big Sig is not bothered. She'll have you know she was just partnered on the kick, okay? She had a big whopping like 400 people show up to her banger of a kick stream last night, don't you know? I'm just wondering how you were the big dog of the Grow World community and Foodie Beauty gets her Foodie scooter and you go from having over 3,000 people in your chat and you can't even imagine that you can't even manage to pop up 500 people in your kick streams. That's crazy. All right. What do I know though? I don't know nothing about the kick platform. And baby Jesus, I don't want to know nothing about the kick platform. Okay. Just so we're clear. Go ahead, Foodie.
Where's it supposed to go?
Look at that. Look at that. Look, just would you look at it? There's a lot there to take in. There really is. Like, I'm not sure if that blue part right there, if that's a leg or if that's part of the gut. Can anybody clarify? What do you think? I'm scared to get near it with my mouse because if I do, like people tend to get in their feelings and they're like, report. But what is this? Is that a leg or is it the gut? I gotta know. If someone saw the thumbnail, how many would see a human in the picture? Like people not in this community? That's a great question. I think they would really have to be told. You think it's both? Maybe. It looks extremely painful. And seeing you in this position, answers all questions as far as why the hell are you ordering a mobility scooter? Like, I don't think that anybody is looking at this right now and wondering why that Foodie Beauty is ordering a mobility scooter. You know what I'm saying? I think that she answered that. I think a lot of people were naysayers, like, you don't need a mobile. But I mean, I think yeah, you do. Looking like that, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Kick partner, just like her sister. Imagine, I'm pretty big on Kick as your claim to fame. Yeah, 3:30. That's a big 3:30. Look at that. Look at that wobble. I think she's wearing diapers too. Oh, it folds down.
Okay, we're gonna try it. Turning it on, see what happens.
She didn't even have it fully assembled, and she's already trying to turn it on. And then she's gonna get mad. Look at the seat.
It needs to be
Mhm.
I guess.
You're gonna have to really work for it now, Manning.
So annoying. Nothing can come charged these days. Why? So stupid. Is like they're like a necessity, or they just want to piss people off? I really don't know. So you have to tell me. I have no patience for these things, honestly. I just don't. I guess we won't know for a while, will we?
Cancer warrior, it would be hell. I mean, at that point, you just have to make a joke out of everything, you know, because what else can she do? And that's what she's doing with this mobility scooter, is that she's making a joke out of the fact that she ate herself into this position. All you can do at that point is laugh.
Like, I can't even see anything. What the fuck?
Boo Squeezy, thank you for saying that. Let me put that on the board. That's always been that's what I say to everybody. They keep saying, well, how are you coming up with these numbers? Like, how do you know that she's not the weight that she's claiming? You know, she's only 5 feet tall. Well, because we've seen her be 400 pounds in the villa. And when she was 400 pounds in the villa, she looked nothing like this. She was at least 100 pounds smaller. So that's why we know that she's lying about the 300, and I think she's claiming what, she's 344 now or some stuff like that. I personally don't know. And I'm going to say it again. I don't know what 344 pounds looks like on a 5 foot tall person. Okay. I've never been 344 pounds and I'm not 5 feet tall, but I've seen Chantel do her weigh-ins back in the villa and do her little My 400 Pound Life YouTube videos. And going off of that and what she looked like then, she's significantly bigger than then. You know what I mean? So there's no way that she can weigh less than she did in those videos. I just don't understand the whole point in trying to convince people that she's under 400 pounds. I really don't get it, because I don't know why she wants to die on that hill. Exactly, Manning. She did not lose weight in Kuwait. Things got so much worse for Chantel when she left Canada to go to the Middle East, because yeah, in Canada, it's not like she was doing a lot, but she was definitely doing more than what she did in Kuwait. Like, she literally went to the Middle East and laid down for 3 years and just ate. That was it.
Where is it? The charger. Legit, how do I charge this thing?
Well, to be fair, Big Bertha, I think Amber recently got caught lying about her weight. I think she tared the scale for like 30 pounds or some shit. So yeah, I think Amber, I never thought that Amber was one to lie about her weight, but after seeing that clip, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm fucking wrong. Yeah, the fuck she did. She lies about her weight too. So like, you can just not talk about it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to talk about how much you weigh, you could just not talk about it. But to lie about it is just so bizarre to me. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Taken Back says one word, Shamu. Shamu. I don't know why I said that wrong. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. They're going to pop me on that one. Amber always lies about her weight. She admitted it. I mean, just not talk about it then. That's all you got to do. Look at her. She doesn't even have it assembled and she's already trying to charge it, bro.
I think I broke something.
Probably the pen. And this right here, the way that it's positioned right next to the boneless couch is the way that this scooter is going to stay. That way, when she gets off the couch to go do anything, she's just going to hop on that scooter and drive through her apartment. This is crazy.
I don't know how to know if it's charging.
I want to know
I
what
don't
Shmi
know.
thinks about this. Shmi, what do you think about your 41-year-old daughter need a mobility scooter because she ate herself into one? Like, what do you think?
Oh. It's on this side. Coming, guys. Okay. I had to concentrate there on assembling the scooter, but I'm coming to chat. Keep all this stuff in case I got to return it. Put the armrest on later. I just want to put this in. No.
I agree with that. I think in order for Foodie to get any kind of help with her situation she has going on, it would be like Tammy Slayton treatment, going inpatient in a facility, losing a certain amount of weight on her own, and then having the weight loss surgery. Without that kind of treatment, she's never getting out of this.
Okay, this thing is fucked up.
Yes, she has to be in a facility. Oh my God.
I don't understand this.
Under Oak Chronicles says, now we have Big Sig and Big Shmoo. Oh, thank you for the support, hon. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. She would do fine with surgery and therapy. You think so, Manning? You think Foodie would be fine with surgery? You don't think that she needs inpatient treatment? I don't know, bro. I think that no. But I guess we'll see. Kara Bell says, you are my #1 watch channel in 2025. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for being so dedicated, and thank you for being a member for 29 months. I appreciate you. Manning is fired. Hey, listen, Manning's about to tell us all about her mom's weight loss surgery too. We got a lot of people in chat. Oh my God. Can you imagine when my kids grow up and they're like, my mom got weight loss surgery? Shut up. Oh God. I want to send her a tiny license plate for her scooter that says Gunton. Well, you could totally do that. I mean, she could probably stick one right here. You know, she could super glue that motherfucker right there. You know, the tiny license plates for bikes or whatever. Hell yeah. Tamara, thank you for the support, hon.
Oh, I get it.
Lori, look at you, girl. I'm 5'9", 364 March 2025. I'm now 192 pounds, 172 pounds with weight loss surgery. Yes, ma'am.
Good for you.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. And thank you for the support. Foodie could never. No, even if she was, which, oh my God, you can see her undies. I'm dead. I didn't think she had undies on, but I stand corrected. Even if Foodie was to get approved for the weight loss surgery, I don't think that she would ever go through with it. She doesn't want to change. Like, it sounds good being skinny, but getting to that point and giving up what she loves, I think that's where she draws the line, because her life is food. I mean, just watch Chantel's live streams. Look at how much time she spends talking about food. What would she do then? What would she do then? Seriously, that is her hobby. It's food. Everything food related. I mean, for the love of God, her YouTube channel is Foodie Beauty. And I'm sorry, her kick is Foodie Beauty Kick. Lori, congratulations and thank you for the support, hun. Not a bit neat in sight. Look at those undies. Oh my God.
Fuck this.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
She caught
Put the fucking chair on.
Ugh. She caught it a piece of shit because she's unable to get the chair on. Oh my God. She's purple.
Oh, fuck.
I told you she turned purple.
I'm so over this shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but you know what you need to do, Chantel? You need to reschedule or cancel your doctor's appointment. That's exactly what you should do in your condition. Little birdie, who are you talking to? I missed that conversation.
Wait.
She does some bitching, but I want to skip ahead to when she moves again.
Oh, that thing is heavy.
Yes, Chantel, definitely don't go to that doctor's appointment today, girl. Reschedule, cancel, find someone else. She looks like an astronaut.
All right. Come on, guys. Yalla.
It's great. There's the poor cat that has to go every time Chantel goes and takes a shit in the bathroom, that has to suffer through that. We ought to rename her from BG to C diff. We'll just call her CD. Oh my God. That is a sight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't even think she has full motion to turn. It looks like, maybe not, I don't know, but it does look like the handlebars could turn into the guns. Wow, stay hydrated.
My feet are like right up here. What do you think? I'm the king of the world. It's actually not that comfortable, but actually, yeah, it's not bad. I just have to ride like this. It's too cramped.
She literally has to ride that Foodie Scootie with her legs open. It looks like she's in the middle of her own birth. That was a banger, Yulia. And thank you for the support, hun. I don't know what to say. I don't know. You have to ride the mobility scooter with your legs open. Okay, that's fascinating for sure.
There's not much leg room.
I mean, if you're okay with riding the mobility scooter with your legs open, then so be it.
Yeah.
Look at the bottom gut when she turns the light on. Does it have a headlight? I didn't even think about that. Does the scooter have a headlight? Because knowing Foodie's sleeping schedule and everything else, she's going to be driving this thing a lot at night. What if she gets hit? If you don't put lights on that thing, Chantel, and you go out at dark, you are going to get ran over. Oh my God, I did not think about that. It does. I think it has a horn. If it bare minimum, it has backup noise. You know, beep beep beep. I don't know if it has a horn, but she needs lights, bro. Hello, she shit herself. Can someone explain how Gary had 400 viewers last night and 3,000 views as of today? It's a miracle. She who shits herself. It's a pure kick miracle. Oh, thank you for your super chat. Wow. Yeah, that's a great question. Somebody who had 400 live viewers ended up with 3,000 on the playback. Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Once a fraudster, always a fraudster. I'll leave it at that.
Whoa.
You're going to need a headlight and brake lights, Foodie.
Okay.
Can you imagine the damage that she will do to another car if somebody runs into her? Seriously? Dead ass. It has a red tail light at the bottom back. Oh. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. That thing just lit up.
You have to unplug the battery.
It has turn signals and a horn. Shit, that thing is fancy. Maybe I will get me and Sam one. Can you imagine? Babe, you want a mobility scooter?
Wait, don't comment yet because I can't
The boys will take them out in the street and fucking do donuts with them.
see. So this is it.
I know Bacon will have that motherfucker trying to willy it. Look. Oh, no. Go back.
So this is it.
Look at the wheels, bro. Look, this is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at your screen, please. Those wheels are going to be what does it in, okay? I agree with the battery and the motor, I do, but I think the first order of business that will break on this mobility scooter is going to be these plastic. The wheels on my wagon are better than the wheels on her scooter. Swear to God. I need one for science to recreate Chantel stunts. I'm not trying to put that kind of negative energy into the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Even because that's the thing. Like my mom used to tell me, you know, you're a kid, you want to go in the store, you want to ride on the scooters. I want to get. Don't play with that. Don't play with God like that. You're gonna fuck around. You're gonna end up in a wheelchair. You need to be grateful your ass can walk. That's what she would tell me every time I tried to get on one of them motor scooters when I was little. And trust me, that's the same kind of speech I would give my kids. So no, not even for scientific purposes do I want to order myself a mobility scooter because I ain't trying to speak that shit into existence. No way. I don't need that kind of energy into my home. Fauntleroy says the same scooter you sells at your local car dealership for $43,000. Font, that was a banger. And thank you for the support. Look at the wheels, dude. Look at these things. Oh my God. That is great. Fantastic. 600. Louis, is that you? Use the dog door. Oh my God, he used the dog door. Louis, come here. You're the only dog that uses the dog door. Hi, baby. Oh, your mother's baby used the dog door. It's the only dog that uses a dog door. The cats use the dog door. You're so smart. You tell them how stupid those other dogs are. See, I'm a smart boy. And I'm just a baby. I thought you were with Ray. What happened? Huh? Did she abandon you for Stranger Things? Is she talking to her buddies on the phone? I'll guarantee she doesn't even know that Louie's not in there with her anymore. We're so proud of you. The whole support group is proud of you. Okay? I'm going to show you Louie, but don't talk about him. He can't go to the groomer yet until he has his last set of shots on Friday, okay? So don't be making fun. Don't be making fun of him because he looks like a little sewer rat. See, I can't go to the groomer until I get my last shots, okay? But I'm really smart, and I look like a piece of fried chicken. Yes, you do. He doesn't stink though. So there's that. We love you, Louie. Okay. Here, I'm talking about Chantel and her scooter. Go get on your bed. Go get on your dog bed. We love you. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Anyways, back to Chantel and her little wheels. He does look like fried chicken. You know what he looks like? My older son, his hair is absolutely insane. He refuses to get a haircut, and he has hair like mine, where it's very thick, very wavy, but it's wild. So you could just imagine, you know, it's huge. It's very odd for somebody who looks like him. That's the only thing I could say, right? But him and Louie kind of, they look, you know how they say animals can look like their owners? When he's holding Louie, they look so similar. It's so funny. He is so cute. He's such a good boy. Aren't you, Lou?
Oh. Yes, it is. Oh, Apache, I guess you don't need to be here if I treat you like shit. See ya. Thank you.
That's exactly what you need to be doing in your position, Foodie, is blocking people on the kick.
It's a little. I wish it had more leg room. It's a little, yeah. But for $500, what do you expect? $600.
Louie's a little poodle.
I need an upgrade. It's small, yeah. $300 USD. A flag. I want to see if it works. I'm not gonna put the armrest now.
She cannot put the armrest on, bro. She's not gonna fit.
It's all small. Thank you, Teardrop. Save up more money? I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, Cancer Warrior. Yes, it's Martin Luther King Day today, guys. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone. Big Bertha Jean says London was more out of control when we got him, and every time he gets groomed, he is more adorable. But that first grooming was special. I can't wait. We're so excited. We've never had a dog that's actually, you know, had long hair or whatever, so this is all new to us. But I'm excited to. I just don't want them to mess him up and make him look weird. Have you ever seen like some bad groomed dogs before? I have. I used to go to my friend's house. She had like I don't like little dogs like that, to be quite honest. I'm just not a fan. Like, not that I dislike them. I personally just would never have a dog like that, but that dog was for Sam. But my friend always had Shih Tzus growing up or whatever. And I was like, God, man, they're so annoying. They're so stupid looking, but whatever. Anyways, she would get them groomed and they would just look so like, I don't know, like they got this, like their hair on their face would stay. And then they have this really skinny looking body after they shaved all their hair off. And I just don't want him to end up looking like that because I think his little fur is cute. It just needs to be trimmed. I just need to get Louie a trim. Don't do anything crazy. I don't want him looking like a skinny sewer rat, you know, like he's been outside in the rain or something. It grows fast, 150 a pop. Oh, that's great. Big Bertha, thank you for the support. I don't know. I need to look it up so I can take a picture in there to be like, this is the look that I'm looking for. Make sure that you cut it just like this. Is the teddy bear cut cute? If it's cute, then yes, we'll go for the teddy bear cut. I hate when people dye their dogs neon pink. Who would do that? That's crazy. You get the Shih Tzu face shaved as well. I don't know. Their beard was always, they would trim it up, but it was still like a lot longer than their coat. They just look weird. I don't know. I don't know. I just rather not. You know what I mean? No offense to people who have Shih Tzus and poodles and thing. It's just not for me. Yikes says, I grew up with a Shih Tzu. It looked like they got, is it sober? Yikes. Thank you for the support, hun. To me, those little dogs are basically like a cat. Like if you want a cat, just get a cat. You know, Shih Tzus and these little poodles or whatever, they just remind, like, just get a fucking cat, bro. This is the same thing. Sober after getting groomed.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one for now. Hi, Carefree.
Shih Tzu. Fucking
I don't never wanted it for grocery shopping. I don't know where that came from. I just want to scoot around. I order my groceries online. Like, do people even actually go?
I mean, since you've been back in Canada, we've made several stops at the local Walmart and other random stores in your area. I'm not really understanding what you're talking about because we've seen you grocery shopping in mobility scooters in all of these stores. Why are you changing the narrative all of a sudden because you know that you fucked up buying this little bitty scooter and it's unable to bring home groceries? So it's basically a waste of money. You got yourself a $600 paperweight. That's all it is. It's not gonna, you can't use it to go to the store. You can't use it to go get groceries. You can't use it to do anything other than to live stream it so people can laugh at you for buying a scooter, a mobility scooter that's too small for you. That is the purpose of this mobility scooter, is just to live stream so people can actually laugh at what a fucking joke you are. Good job, girl. Don't be mad at us because you did it to yourself. You're the one who's been going in grocery stores, grocery shopping with public mobility scooters. Like, excuse me, ma'am, what are you talking about? Cats for Nelson says, my kids have the same hair color as the cat they hang out with the most. Same personality too. It's spooky in a good way. Isn't it crazy how it ends up like that, cats? Like, I think it's a total thing for people. And thank you for the support, hun. Oh God. Panda the Shih Tzu says, don't make fun of my dog. Yeah, but listen, it's fine. You can like, I like all animals. I'm not gonna not like an animal because I just personally wouldn't want one. You know what I mean? It's cool. I'll go pet your little Shih Tzu or whatever. If the motherfucker won't bite me, that's fine. We can have a relationship if it'll allow it. But outside of that, I don't want to have to personally own one. I can't believe I got this little whatever chicken thing running around my house, but he's kind of cool. And the fact that he used the dog door is, I'm very impressed, because those two dum-dums in there, Harlow and Jack, they don't even consider it. We can put them through. We can go through drills where we practice to try to train them to use the dog door. Doesn't matter. They're going to die on the hill of not using the dog door. So I will give Louie, poor little Louie, credit for that. Come here, Lou. Oh, okay, Cancer Warrior. Put him back on cam. He's smelling everything. Come here, boy.
Shopping in a store anymore?
Do you need me to call your sister?
Grocery stores are the worst for that. Yeah, I can return it, but I'm gonna see if it works. Like, we don't even know if it's gonna work.
Blue Bear. Blue Bear.
Hi,
Blue Bear. Oh, you're so cute. Give me that.
I didn't get hardly anything in those grocery shoppings. Mine's all delivery.
I
Be careful on it, yeah. It feels sturdy. It does feel sturdy.
Jim calls him Lewis, and I call him Lou Bear. This is little Lou Bear, okay? And now we have to call Jack Bear. And Harlow Bear, right? Because you are a little jealous. Louis gets to sleep with us and everything. So he gets like the puppy treatment. There he is, babe. There's your puppy. There's your baby. Shelly Ray says, my Charlie is a little poodle and I have him groomed every 6 weeks. Louis reminds me of Charlie, except Charlie is lighter. Oh, I love his color. Sam calls him the redheaded stepchild. And it's true. He is. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the support, hun. Brunette says, we got Foodie Scootie before GTA 6. Happy Monday, all. Happy Monday to you, Brunette. Did you see that the creators of GTA 6, they did like the, the Make-A-Wish Foundation or whatever? There was a patient and they allowed them to play the game before it releases. I thought that was really cool. You know, I might splurge and buy the game now. Here you go, baby. I'm going to call your sister. Brunette, thank you for the support, hun. Tara Lou says, I plugged the thumbnail into, Grok, and said, this woman claims to weigh 300 pounds. Grok replied, this person most likely weighs between 400 and 600 pounds. Bitch, I'm dead. Accurate. I would believe that over the 340 something pounds she's trying to convince us of. I don't know. Don't fence me in. I don't think he's gonna get much bigger. I'm not sure. I'm getting it. I can't wait. I always pick up a Lady of the Night. But yeah, but when's it actually coming out? Like 2027? I don't know, Butter Crumpet. I don't know. I guess whenever it releases, I'll splurge for the game. Tara Lou, thank you for the support. That's fucking hilarious.
They always give you rock.
Little Birdie says, can you ask it to be more specific? We need you to take this serious. We need a more specific weight, please.
Produce. Like, why do they purposely pick out bad produce? Like, these people shop for other people, but not themselves. It's like they don't know how to pick out fruits and vegetables.
Oh, London is a Cavapoo. So he has a brown bear, little white goatee, and black curly hair. Oh, that sounds so cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catherine Nelson, my kid got that seal behind Chantel, but she got the seal that she got had babies. Yeah, that's exactly, Cats. You're not going to tell me that seal doesn't have the babies in it, bro. The seal absolutely has to have the babies. I didn't see Santa say anything that they had any kind of alternate version of said seal, okay? The seal I think you can only get it with the babies, but maybe I'm wrong about that. At least I wasn't the only one trying to figure out how much Cutie really weighs. Dude, she knows how much she weighs because she recently went to the doctor and they weighed her at the emergency room. Remember when she went like, what was it, a couple weeks ago? And when people said, well, how much did you weigh at the doctor? She goes, I don't remember. I don't recall. Foodie pulled an I don't recall when people said, well, how much did you weigh at the emergency room? Are you telling me, Foodie, that you forgot that fast of how much you weighed at the local emergency room? Libby, come here. I don't believe that. I call DuckTales. And then she pops up a few weeks later with her very own talking scale. Bullshit. So she's aware of how much she weighs. I just want to make that very clear.
It's all tight. No, Maria, if I didn't. No. Yeah, I'm pretty
Rock isn't very smart. It thought a drag queen was Erica Kirk. Oh my God.
hungry.
That's why she canceled the appointment. She won't be told again. I think Foodie knows she needs to be seen. She needs to go to the doctor like very soon. But I also think that she's worried that the doctors are going to tell her a lot of truths that she doesn't want to hear. And they're going to tell her that she needs to do a lot of things that she's not willing to do right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's also plays a part into why she's not going to find a doctor anytime soon, because she's well aware of how bad things are for her. Her new scale has an app. She can show the app and her weight history. She will not. I mean, even if she did, I still don't believe it. That I don't believe these scales that Foodie buys, and I just don't. I just question everything when it comes to Foodie and scales. Never believe anything that she says, or the scale for that matter. She is rationing her Lexapro. She's got to be running out of the meds. I agree with that, Jamie, for sure.
Okay, what are we going to have for dinner?
Isn't dinner what got you into this situation? Isn't dinner and DoorDash what got you into a mobility scooter? What are we going to have for dinner? Look at the look in her eyes. When I tell you this is her fix, this is all part of the addiction, this is what she loves. She's already got the DoorDash app up and her eyes are just lit the fuck up. You would swear to God that she was high. You would. She actually said that. She said, will anybody send me $100 for Red Lobster? Sure did. Do you guys, for the TikTok people, I know we don't have a bunch in the community, but just out of curiosity, the ones who do the TikToks or whatever, I tell you, I be getting random stuff, right? All of a sudden, I've got these two people in my algorithm. It's a dude and it's a lady. I like the girl more, but they pop like 6. Well, the girl does a lot. The dude only does like 2. she'll take and put like a stack of 6 gummies in her mouth and she'll eat them and she'll say, let's go, like whatever restaurant. And then she goes and she sits down and she eats a bunch of food after she took her gummies or whatever. That shit is crazy to see, man. Anyways, the point was one of them, I can't remember which one it was, did their gummies and then went to the Red Lobster and got a huge spread of food. She doesn't need the $100 for Red Lobster. She needs $100 for her rent is what she needs. Lena says, hello, Yabba in chat. Replay gang. I took the plunge and bought a new MacBook Pro after watching yesterday's stream. Hell yes, girl. I hope you love it so much. Oh God, I probably shouldn't say that with my wife in chat. You know who I'm talking about, MC? Usually I think she's from California. The majority of her videos that I've seen, like she's out in California or whatever. Hers are really cool. The dude, I like him, but not as much as her, but because he just goes to like Chili's. I think I've seen him go to McDonald's, but she goes to places that I've never heard of. So I really like her shit. Red Lobster's is only good for the cheese biscuits. I've never ate there. Believe it or not, I've never ate at the Red Lobster. Mm-hmm. They have the best matzo sticks. Really?
Ooh.
Fascinating.
By the way, I did eat the rest of the pizza.
You like your
I was
MacBook, Manning? I've been considering it. I don't know. We are not getting new nothing. You have a MacBook. I gave mine to my son who was in need. Okay. He was in need of a fancy MacBook. So I said, here, son, have mine. So, I mean, I did a good thing, you know? So maybe I should replace that. I'm just saying. It's for work, Samantha, so I can continue to make these amazing live streams talking about Chantel and her mobility scooter. I think the chat agrees.
Super late and I was so hungry at like friggin' 4 a.m, so I ate it.
So what she just said was that she woke up in the middle of the night, which we already knew. Is there anybody in the community who is still questioning whether or not Chantel wakes up in the middle of the night and eats like a whole meal? Because she does. She always has. She always has. She woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Who the hell? Seriously, who is waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to have pizza, to finish off the leftover pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning? Listen, I've heard of people having pizza for breakfast or leftover pizza the next day, but to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning is dedication. So she woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, had the pizza, ate the pizza, and guess what she did after that, ladies and gentlemen? What did she do after that? She went back to bed. That's what she did. I love lobster. Are you kidding me? I don't care if they are ocean roaches, and the ocean roaches are good, girl.
Just because I know you're wondering. Actually, I'm surprised no one harassed me about that yet. Okay, what's for dinner? Red Lobster sounds so good. Anyone got $100 for Red Lobster? Yeah, right, imagine. Like, who can...
Nobody's got $100 to give you for Red Lobster. You can... Who in their right mind, excuse me, sir, who in their right mind would be sending Foodie Beauty $100 for Red Lobster? Make that make sense. Maple Fit says, Yabba, let's hope to see Foodie Scooter out in the boot in the summer. Bedbound era incoming. Much love to the gang. Much love to you, hun, and thank you for being a member for 3 months. We won't. I wish she would have waited a few months to get the scooter, because I think the summer content would have been a lot better. But because it's winter, it's not going to last as long. You know what I mean? Like the salt and the conditions, it's going to wear and tear that scooter faster than what it would in the summer. So I don't think it'll make it to summer, unfortunately. Hell yeah, Cancer Warrior.
can afford that these days. $100 on one meal. The lobster is like a $60, $70 meal. Like, it's insane. Aren't they supposed to be sea insects? Why are they so expensive then? What the hell? Can you tell when I'm hangry? Hi. Hi, baby.
Ooh, I backpacked, llama.
What should I get, guys? Fried rice.
Should I
Red
get
lobster.
rice?
Lobster
What's
is
a lot of this throughout the rest of the stream? Hold on. Laying down. Like, she goes further down. Look at that. Like, she's somewhat setting up now. But look at the little scroll thing at the bottom. Like she goes down more and more as time goes on to where she's basically just laying completely down. She still has not ordered the food. Oh, wait, there she
Eat
is.
her, fam.
There's her delivery. What did she end up getting? Who knows? Bella, isn't that what it looks like? I swear to God. Every restaurant meal is 60 to 70 bucks. It's insane. Yes, girl, I know. Oh, Gigi, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, hon, and congratulations on making it another year. Birthday song. Excuse me, sir, you're biting me. Don't bite me. Your teeth are sharp. Thank you, Lewis, for the kiss.
Okay.
What does she get to eat?
A little bit of exercise. Ready, set, kick, kick.
Dude, I watched Chicken Pickles recap the other day, and it was yesterday. I think it was from yesterday. Right? Doesn't matter. Anyways, I don't know. I guess I missed it because she's been putting out so much content. Foodie doing her little kick when people like subscribe or whatever, and she farted. Like literally ripped ass when she did it. I'm dead. That shit had me in tears, bro.
Frogs taste like, I find they, yeah. Or like a cross between fish and chicken. Someone watching. Je ne connais pas.
She got a BK meal with a bonus sandwich and a full sugar soda. Oh, thank you, just Jamie, for that. I was curious. Big Bertha says, Mr. B says we need Lewis in London to have a play date. He says hi to everyone. Do you want to have a play date? He said, can my brother and sister come? Well, maybe just my brother because my sister's kind of like special needs, and that's okay. We love her anyways, but she can't go anywhere. I agree with that, Louie. Look, I ain't chewing my hand. Mr. Big Bertha, thank you so much for the support. A&W. Ow! Ow, you little fuck. That hurts. Shit. Quit, Lewis. Go get your toy.
Oh oui, les marionnettes. C'est la même personne qui chante Et j'ai crié, crié Aline pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré, pleuré et oh j'avais trop de peine.
Lauren says, let's have a party. We've been watching her for 10 years. What kind of party? I'm down for a party.
Okay, should we try the scooter for 2 seconds? I know Silver saw you're gonna say no, so.
Oh my God.
Voices like help me get up. The noises like
You guys, I mean, how did we get here, guys? How did we get from Foodie being in the Middle East to Chantel being at home in Canada? And we've got a mobility scooter. I mean, just look at this shit. This is what we've been dreaming of for years, and it's finally here. Can you guys believe this shit? We've been talking about the bedbound era forever now, and we're basically there. This is wild.
help me get up. Oh.
Are we bringing Louis to Canada for our road trip if he gets better as far as traveling is concerned? Because, hey, fake Korean, we manifested it. That's true. I take him out with me like when I go places, and all he does is cry. Don't you? He's like, I cry. I'm a little baby. I can't help it. For the love of God. So that's going to depend on him and his attitude. That's a rug. Don't tear that up, please. Good God. Gun. Oh my God. I'm entertained by everything, Foodie. Dude, did you see that? Did you see her pick her nose and just throw it down on the counter? Here, BG-13. That's for you later, buddy. I don't have a fucking carry purse for him. Why would I get a carry purse for that dog? Are you kidding me? That's weird. I done told Sam she don't need no carry purse neither. Carrying around a damn dog in a purse. No. Missy Med, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. I appreciate you. Purse. Absolutely not. It's a dog, for the love of God. Oh my God. Take it back, baby. You want to see how slow she really walks? Okay, fine. Fine. You guys insist. Normal speed it is. This is normal speed, okay? She looks like somebody's uncle. Oh my God. I didn't see that. Oh my God. She picked her nose with her pinky and rubbed it on her paper towel. Ugh. Oh my God. Right on. Oh my God. She looked at it. You looked at it. Do you forget you're on camera? I do think that sometimes she just forgets. I really do. I'm sorry. She looks like somebody's freaking perverted uncle. Very inappropriate uncle. One you don't want to invite over to Christmas because you know they're going to say something very inappropriate. Oh my God, look. Oh God. Oh, she did it twice. Look at that. She's making eye contact with the camera. That BG, I'm sorry, but that BG is going to be just as nasty as she is. God damn, get your hand out of your nose, woman. She thinks we're all this nasty and that she is just a brave one who's honest about it. Stop it. Look at that. Look at that. Heavy hitter. Man, you know you're big when your pussy hangs down. It took me a minute to come out, dude. Look at the way she bends. Your knees just what? They just don't bend or what? Are they? You got lock knee? She's got the motherfuckers are just sticks. They don't bend at all. Them knees are locked up, bro. Oh my God. MEP, I can agree with that. Hold on. When your pussy mops the floor, she will always be the female dragon lord Frodo. I do not disagree whatsoever. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Emma says, in my defense, my dog is a backpack dog. Look, that's fine. No judgment, but I'm not going to be a purse dog or a backpack. No, I'll put the dog on a leash. We'll go for walks. I ain't carrying that motherfucker nowhere like that. No, I think so. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. That's just me. Yulia says, instead of knees bending, her feet slide apart. They do. Yulia, thank you for the super chat, hun. Big Bertha says that right leg swinging out like it's a prosthetic leg. Oh, girl, because it's going to be eventually. Again, something else she's speaking into existence. You're not getting a bag for Louie. Louie can walk. Big Bertha, thank you for the super chat. A bag. Well, that's different. That's different, Lauren. That does, like he's a puppy. He needs to go for walks. He doesn't need to be carried. Are you kidding me? And that motherfucker ain't going in stores neither. Like she's about to sit down. Oh my God. Wow. Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah, ain't no arms going on there, sweetheart. You know what? We have said for so many years, as far as like Foodie being able to basically touch the ceiling in her car, and we've always kind of like there. I've never really had an explanation for that, but now I feel like those questions have been answered. Hello, chocolate chips. Today is my birthday, and I got a free coffee and breakfast tacos to celebrate. Breakfast tacos sounds amazing. Louis is adorable, and I love his scruffy fur. I'm impressed that Foodie put the scooter together. So am I, chocolate chips. And happy birthday to you, hon, and congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. I don't know, Yulia. That's a great question. I don't know why her knees don't bend. I'm sure there's a reason for that, medical reason, but I personally do not know. Her knees are probably just really bad. Maybe her knees are just really bad and it hurts when she bends them. That makes the most sense to me. But look at like this is a lot. Okay? When you think, can you see my okay, you can now. When you think back to like Foodie in the Kia and you think back just to Foodie in cars in general, whenever she sits in a car, you got to remember she's 5 feet tall. And I would say at this point, she's not even 5 feet. I think her skeleton has like, like where it's kind of like bent over or whatever. So I don't even think at this point she's even 5 feet tall. So how does a woman who's 5 feet or shorter, how does she end up on the ceiling of her car? Well, now that we are seeing this in action, that makes a lot of sense. That's what she's sitting on when she sits in the car. Big Bertha says my donation for the Louis Vuitton bag, Sam. And listen, if she wants to get the dog a bag, fine, okay. But I'm not going to be involved in whatsoever in a bag for an animal. No, maybe a backpack for Paul so he can go out and see the world. But for a dog, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see. Big Bertha, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's a lot. So, and we do this all the time, like these experiments or whatever. She's basically sitting on a booster seat attached to her ass at all times, When she drives the car and we talk about how close the gunt is to the steering wheel, it's not how close it is. Her gunt actually sits on her steering wheel. And I say to you guys, I say, hey, when you go out and you go somewhere today, look at the space between your stomach and the steering wheel. And I still see people present day like posting pictures on Twitter of them and that's the steering wheel or whatever. Now, when you guys go out and you go somewhere and you're in a car, whether you're the driver or the passenger, look how much room you have until you will hit the ceiling of the car. And every time that Foodie gets in the car, she's sitting on top of the ceiling. And that is why. That's why. A diaper ass booster seat. Exactly, Gen X. Bertha girl, thank you again. I appreciate you. I think I still got it in slow speed. She's got to know she's bending over right in front of the camera. She has to. She has to be doing that on purpose.
What does that do?
Oh, hey, Jasmine. I hope you feel better, hun. Look at the cat. Look at BG. Yeah, BG girl, you better watch out. You are in danger, girl. Last night, Milky was saying, kill me in time with the BB. I was dying. Hey, Style by Bree. Her legs don't bend because she's a Lego. Hey, that's true. That is true. And thank you for the support, hon. You thank for anime. Does Anime Sucks have his mom's credit card again? Access to his mom's bank account? Probably.
Oh my god.
Dinner choke. Look at the damage she's gonna do to that apartment, guys. Holy shit. Kim says, can you imagine the moisture that seat will see? Yeah. It's swamp ass and everything in between. It's a lot, Camps. And thank you for the support. Desi's mama says, what the hell am I looking at? The big sweaty egg. We don't know either, Desi. Thank you for the super chat, hun. My daughter loved the merch. I bought her and my BFF mom loved mine. I could be meaner. Merch too. Everyone raves about it. Oh, I love that, Big Bertha. And thank you so much for the support. Sam does have the best merch. She does. It's a bull in a china shop for sure. Look at this. Look at the light. I love it. I love the brake light. I do. Look at the cat. The floor. I just keep thinking about the floor, dude. Destroying it. You're hearing it scuff. Okay, listen. Take it back. This is how heavy she is on those wheels. Listen to the noise it makes when she turns. How is Pete's gonna fit on the handlebars? MEP, thank you for the support. They're gonna take turns, don't worry. Listen. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god, that floor is cooked. She hears it. She knows it too. She don't care. Well, it's got a headlight. It's got a headlight. It's got brake lights. I think you're safe to drive at nighttime, Chantel. Oh shit. Let me make it full screen. My bad. My bad. Hold on. No, not that fatty. There. That'll be better. Hello, Vanessa. I'm 5'3" with 55 inches. Hold on. I sit high in my car. I believe it, girl. Good to see you and thank you for the support. You know, Sam's been around for a while, but she doesn't keep up with the girl world. I mean, she does recently, but she's not aware of the lore with you, Badussi. And she was like, she came in the other day. She goes, "Are we sure that Badussi is a woman?" I was like, what? She's like, what if it's like some creep man? I was like, dude, Badussi's been around for like ever. What are you talking about? She's like, I'm just saying, you never know. I was like, listen, Badussi is a legend in girl world, Sam. Okay, just let it happen. It was so funny. Good to see you, girl, and thank you for the support. Didn't you? I called you out for it. That conversation was funny as shit. She had me dying. I was like, no. Badussi is Badussi, dude. And at this point, even if it was some creepy old man, I would just give you a pass anyways. It's already wheezing, girl. It is. Thank you for the super chat. She'll end up getting evicted. William Crafter says that toy needs sidecars for each cheek, girl. I don't know what to say, Foodie. Like, really, honestly, I don't even have to necessarily play the video. I could just sit there and there's the content, ladies and gentlemen. And would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Did I see Sky? Hey, Sky. True. She's a different kind of creep. It's true. But Issy, thank you for the support. Oh my God. Could have swore I just heard a door.
Let's try the fastest speed. This is really slow.
You would have put the backup sound on the soundboard. That's actually a great idea, Dungeon and Roses. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, we'll have to do that. We need the okay. I need a piece of paper, bro. With my 30 notebooks. I gotta make note of this for real and actually do it. We need I don't want to see that's the problem. I get all these fancy notebooks and then I don't want to write in them because they're so fancy. Hold on. Dang, this is August of 2025. Okay. September. All right. Okay, soundboard. Let's see here. We need the beep beep. Who's that? I think that was Louis or Paul coming back out on the soundboard. And then we need French Fry Girl. I'm sorry, Big Sig taking a draw off of her cigarette on the soundboard. That is going to be epic. Oh, it's Paul. Hello, Paul. How are you? Okay, it's wrote down. It's in my notebook. That means it's definitely going to happen. Thank you for the support, hun. You love this, don't you, Butter Crumpet? This is the kind of shit that we wait for. We wait, we suffer through all of the boring stuff to get to shit like this. Hello, Fondue. Late tax. Good morning, fatties. Good morning to you. Chantel, how's the view from the 19th floor? Funko Freak. Ooh. Salah, are you proud of your business partner? Could you imagine? Like, no offense, bro, but who's going into business with this? You know what I mean? This is a bad business investment. Number one, Salah. How do you feel about this? I would like to know Salah's thoughts and opinions on the situation. Could you guys imagine if he turned into a full-blown reaction channel? How cool that would be. She doxed herself. Of course she did. Of course she did. Thank you, Fondue. Tony Tone says all of this because she refuses to lose weight. Basically, yes. She's made it. That's the whole thing. That's why I was trying to tell you all earlier. She's making this her brand. And she's making it her brand. She has to make a joke out of the whole situation because she has no intentions of ever changing her life. So she's got to make the best of what she's working with. So I can't even be mad at her. Thank you for the support, hun. Mignette says it sounds like when your kid pushes down too hard on one of those push car toys. Too fat for the rad chins. Yes, Mignette. She's going to destroy that floor. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Chunky says she needs a little flagpole attached to the Scootie. Oh my God, like a moped. Oh, that's a great idea. So she needs a bumper sticker. She needs a flag, like on a motor scooter or whatever. And what else? I feel like we said something else. I can't remember. Missing Mimic, is it your birthday, girl? How did I miss that? Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you, girl. And congratulations on making it another year. I'm so sorry. A horn. What'd you make for breakfast, Fondue? Hell yeah. Oh my God. It's not. See, that's. For the love of God. Shit show. Never mind. It's not Missing Mimic's birthday. Who said it was Missing Mimic's birthday? Who said it? Huh. I'm rolling up to try to find who said it. Who's responsible for that is what I want to know. Wicked Crafter says Big Sig doing Scootie Twinsy better coming to a smoky fart box near you. That was a banger, Wicked Crafter, and thank you so much. Was it Panda? Not shocked. Who said it? I'm just curious. I know one of you fucks know. Huh. I'll figure it out. I'll go watch the chat replay later and find out, okay? Don't retract your message now, motherfucker. That means you're over the weight limit, Chantel.
Oh, this is the drive. What's it beeping?
Amanda's Max, that was a fucking banger. I wish I could give that the justice that it so much deserves, but I can't. I'm gonna pass on that one. I wish I could though. And thank you for the support, hun. Raven Marie says RIP to the new Foodie Scootie. It just gotten, but now a goner. Raven, may it RIP. May it rest in peace. What'd you make, Fondue? I didn't even see what you made. Hold on. You got to play the song in reverse to take it back. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Oh, you call Missing Mimic birthday, boo, because you're birthday twins. Oh, unbelievable. Well, hell. Not me going back to see what Fondue made for breakfast. I don't know how to zoom in butter crumpet on this stupid app. I don't know. If I could, I would. I'm on that stupid StreamYard thingies, and I don't know how to scroll in. That's you got to take what I can give, and this is what I can give, girl. Oh, bacon and eggs. Oh yeah. Somebody's birthday somewhere. That's true. Oh, so you did a rebrand, huh? Well, you know, when you rebrand, you got to make a public service announcement. And odds are I'm going to forget that in a couple of days, too. So it's going to take a little while for the permanent to set in. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, hon.
We have to charge it. It wasn't charged like at all, hardly. It had an orange and a red bar. So we have to make sure it charges like full. And it's not
like,
the last one.
You could just pick up that plastic stuff instead of just walking over top of it. Just pick it up and put it in the box, Chantel. It's really not that hard to do. She just steps on that shit.
I don't think. We have to see how
I'm telling you, the feet are numb. They have no feeling.
when it's fully charged, because that will tell us what we need to know about it.
Oh my God. How many times are you going to bend over for us? Hey. I think Jen did have a scooter.
Oh, great. This plug doesn't even work. I gotta plug it in somewhere else. Hi, baby, it's just a scooter.
Fondue, this entire video, we've spent looking at Chantel's ass the entire video. Okay, so this is how Chantel's going to get the scooter home when it breaks down when she goes to the local Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to take a look at your screens.
Scooter. Oh, fucking shit.
Fauntleroy. MC says Jen had the big bounder and it was like 10K. Yeah, Jen probably had one that her insurance paid for. The good shit.
It's charging.
Man. Ugh. Dude, really, I feel sorry for the people who live downstairs underneath her for sure. Granny says neighbor sleeping, then beep, beep, beep at 4 a.m. Not just the beep, 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 but the sound of the scooter being driven in her apartment and then Foodie just gunting around all through her apartment. It has to be torture. I guarantee you, if she hasn't got complaints, she did last night for sure. Thank you for the super chat, hun. They called Jen Scooter Big Willie.
Oh, I ripped my toenail. Oh
my God. Bro.
Yeah, I have to charge it here, right? Okay. Yes. Oh, my toe. If it says anywhere here, it doesn't say.
Okay, so I want to find that part. I don't that's why I hate about Kick too. They don't have transcripts. So she gets the manual out because she's really pissed off all of a sudden about this scooter. So she wants to find a reason to get rid of it, right? Or at least to complain to the seller. So she gets the manual out, and inside of the manual, it said that the weight capacity is 300 pounds and not 330. So basically, it's false advertisement. Okay, the Amazon listing shows that the weight, the maximum capacity is 330 pounds, but in the manual it says you can't be over 300 pounds. So she's like, "That's false advertisement. That's false advertisement. They can't do that." And somebody pops in her chat. It's with the screen name like Foodie, Beauty, something or another. And they plant seeds in the foodie's head. And let me tell you something. When you are a seller on any of these platforms, whether it be a third-party seller on Amazon, if you're a seller on Etsy, you can also be a third-party seller on Walmart. It's your world and it's their world, and you're just living in it, okay? You don't stand a chance. If a customer comes and complains and you don't believe me, go Google it. Go look on Reddit. I'm going to tell you the truth because I've dealt with this shit personally before. If a customer comes to you with the complaint, and especially when you're talking about false advertisement on Amazon's platform, if the customer does enough complaining, they can submit some kind of claim against you and say that you false advertised. I'm a disabled person. I don't have any way to box this up and ship it back to you. And Amazon will force the seller at that point to refund the money without a return. Swear, I promise, look into it. Like a lot of people, like third-party sellers, have left the Amazon platform for that reason because so many people would abuse the system. They would buy stuff, they would make up ridiculous claims, and literally were bankrupting a lot of small businesses. It's a fucking thing, I promise you. And that person in chat where Foodie read that comment, they must be well aware of that situation. They must be well aware of that situation because they the way they worded it told me, because not everybody knows about that, but it's a whole thing. And a lot of sellers have went out of business because of scammers on Amazon. And I'm telling you, I believe fully that Foodie will try to pull some fuck shit like that. We already know how she operates with Uber Eats and stuff like that. If there's a possibility that she could get her $600 back from the scooter and also be able to keep the scooter, she would do it. I won't say 100% that will happen, but I could see it, especially if you can make the claim that, oh, I'm disabled and there's no way I can get the scooter back, and yada, yada, yada. Amazon don't care about none of that. They don't want the smoke. They're going to tell the seller it was your responsibility to make sure you got the scooter in the condition that you claimed it was to the buyer. Other than that, we don't care. So with that being said, yes, I can see Chantel doing that.
No. Amazon can contact them for me. It's their platform.
See, that's how I know that she got it from a third-party seller, because she says that Amazon is going to contact them for me. She's going to submit a claim. When you submit a claim against a third-party seller, you're going to win. You're going to win. The Amazon is going to make the seller take the loss, and that's just it. That's how it works. Like, so many people out there, I didn't even know this was a thing. So I was on TikTok, and there's this lady, like, and she's so proud of herself too. I guess like Costco has a very relaxed return policy. People are literally taking vacuums that they bought 3 years ago. Dude, her vacuum was still full of dust and dirt and hair and all kinds of gross stuff. And she was just, I'm going to return my vacuum today and I'm going to get a brand new one. I'm like, is this really a thing? And I was reading the comments and they were lighting her ass up. But people really do that. Like people, they are cutthroat. And you think what? It's just poor people, desperate people out here doing that? No, no.
It doesn't even show. I can't contact the
How
seller.
are you not? Yeah, it's got to be rage bait. How are you not embarrassed, humiliated by returning some old ass vacuum that you had? You got your money out of it. Now you just want to go and return it because that's how their return policies are. They'll literally take anything back, and you're recording TikToks out of it.
I can't wait. What? This is such a ripoff. I'm never buying these kind of purchases ever again from online. It still says that it's coming. So stupid. Whatever. Too expensive, Happy Joys.
You stop selling clothes on Poshmark because of scammers. Yeah, people really abuse the system, and they know like sellers, they don't stand a chance. Like if you ever sold anything off of Etsy and somebody literally could just make up anything and it doesn't matter, like Etsy is going to side with the customer no matter what, and you're at their mercy because if you don't immediately, refund their money or whatever they're demanding, they will just reach out to Etsy. And not only will they reach out to Etsy, but they're going to leave you bad feedback. And feedback is what anybody's business is built on, is feedback. They need good feedback. If you see somebody who's got 2 stars, you buy them from them? No, of course not. No, there's no way that she would pack it up and send it back and take it to the, the UPS store. Absolutely not. No, she would not. Even if they came right to her house, right to her apartment building, she's still not going to bother to assemble and repackage and tape that box back up. Absolutely not. No, she wants her money back and to keep the scooter. Man, I wish I had the timestamp of when that happened. It might be right around here.
What do you mean, maximum weight?
Oh, look, there's the person who told her that right here. It's Foodie Fan. You have to type out the problem and they contact within 24 hours. Did we already pass it up then? Because they're telling her what to do. So as we're live streaming, they lied, so you'll get the money back or just report it on your credit card as a scam. So we are going through and watching her submit this report while she's live. People in the chat are telling her how to do it. I want to tap it back to get to that part. I'm so glad we seen that.
I wonder. That seal is staring into my soul. I don't know if it's a squishmallow, but it's... Oh.
Yeah, they're telling her if that don't work and they don't give you your money back, just do a chargeback. Yeah, just do a chargeback.
The llama. This is more comfortable, but the llama fit in the groove of my neck. Yeah, we're twins.
Can you imagine being a seller on any of these platforms and somebody buying a $600 scooter and you don't even get the scooter back and you have to refund them their money? Do you know what that would do to a small business? I'm telling you. Panda the Shih Tzu says, I have seen the Costco's. People use window AC units and return them after the summer. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. Meanwhile, I gotten rotten ribs, one, and my husband didn't want to take them back, right? Girl, that's so humiliating. Getting a freaking AC, using it and returning it. Do you know people will literally go and buy fancy Christmas trees and return them after the holidays? This shit is wild. Wild, man. Panda, thank you for the support, hun. I sold some wrestling shoes on eBay. I thought there was going to be more to your story. No way, Cabela. This is the first because I told you we just started going to Costco. So I guess TikTok heard us mentioning Costco. So now I'm getting Costco TikToks. I had no idea. Cabela says people will furnish their whole houses through Costco, live in it for years, and then return everything. What the fuck, bro?
Thank you, Larry. Also, why we're twins.
Yes, you hate. Look it up. Look up all the sellers on like Reddit and stuff from Amazon that talk about it. I was a seller on Amazon for years. I know all about the shit.
Yeah, their llama's long gone. Ear cheese death. Yeah, 15 pounds. Unless it's really just a 300. Where's the manual for this thing? Because online it says 330, but M2.
Sushi, she's not going to return the scooter. If anything, she's going to submit a claim. She's going to say a reason why she can't send it back, and the seller is going to be forced to return her money. That's what she's trying to do.
I'm just looking. I think they're full of shit online. If they are, I'm going to complain.
Yes, she knew whether the manual says the maximum weight is 300 pounds or not. She bought the scooter knowing that she was already over the weight limit. The weight limit for the scooter was 330 pounds, and she's significantly over that, and she bought it anyways. So regardless what the manual says and what the listing says, it doesn't matter. You still were too big for the scooter. You should have never bought it to begin with.
Okay, there's a section called hill climbing. This scooter has been tested to climb on an incline of no more than 8 degrees with a maximum user weight of 300 pounds. Do not attempt to climb inclines greater than this. Charge your batteries for 8 to 10 hours before first time use. It says right in the manual.
See this person right here, this foodie fan? I don't think they pick up large items like a scooter. Hold on. Damn it, I should have screenshotted that last night. Foodie fan says return it.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Definitely a possibility, Radioactive Gaming. Thank you for the support.
Max user weight 300 pounds. They're fucking liars, scammers. Let me give them shit right
He's calling them liars and scammers. Watch this shit play out.
now. That's false advertising. If I got injured or something, I'm still over the weight limit though, but if I was under 300 pounds, or you know what I mean? Like, scam. Fucking scammer. I'll have to call them. That's right, on that phone. Right.
So, like, what's my question is to you? Like, why do you need to call and complain? Like, why do you need to have any communication? If you decide that, hey, this scooter is not going to work for me, the weight, it's an issue for me. You would just submit a return. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to, you just go in there and you click a button. How many of you have bought something on Amazon you had to return? Whether it be through a third party or through Amazon themselves, you literally, it's the click of a button. Her needing to contact this company is what I'm talking about. She knows what she's looking for.
Nope. The advertisement says 3:30. When you even go to the product and you scroll, 3:30. Do you see that, Swag Daddy, or are you blind? There you go. Like,
God, she really likes calling people scammers, doesn't she? Considering everything that we've seen happen on Chantel's channel in the last like 6 months, oh God, probably even further back than that. The Sasa situation, the homeless cats of Kuwait. She called Keemstar a scammer because he didn't deliver her money in less than 24 hours. Now she's calling this company scammers because of the weight limit on her scooter. It's very interesting the words that she uses that she hates to be called herself. Projection. Who else does that, Drama B? Who else does a lot of projection?
doesn't matter. I'm a lot further now by 30 pounds. No, it's not. It says right in the manual.
Foodie fans
In the specifications.
back.
Maximum user weight, 300 pounds.
Beck says, first of all, she's not even 330 pounds. ... Thank you for being a member, hun. She is very annoyed.
Yeah, I was reading the incline.
Okay, Foodie fan says, Chantel, go to the seller section and contact them by email. They will issue a full refund without a return. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see this? This Foodie fan is well aware of the faulty system that Amazon has where they will demand that the seller refund the buyer without a return. It's a thing. You don't believe me? Look it up. You know, a lot of third-party sellers have left the Amazon community for this reason. Look at her reading the comment. Trust me, it clicked in her little funkle brain at that moment. That is exactly what she intended to do. And it's going to work. She's going to get her money and she's going to keep the scooter. The nerve of you to be calling anybody else a scammer. It's gross. Now, if the seller doesn't issue a refund, Amazon will take the money out of their account. They will just take it and give it to the buyer. That's just how it works. You're at their mercy.
You think they will?
That was her reading the comment. You think they will? She read the comment. She responded. This is what Foodie does. This is not the first time Chantel has done stuff like this. Foodie does this all the time with food delivery apps. Anytime that she can complain and get her money back and keep the product, she's going to do it. This is what she does.
Oh, well. Oh. I don't know. It's false advertising. I wouldn't have bought it. You know?
She didn't stay on much longer after that either. She stayed on for about 20 minutes. I think she got off and she submitted the claim. She doesn't have to contact them. She doesn't have to email them. Literally, it's the click of a button.
I'm not going to be buying another scooter right now. They're too expensive. So.
Oh, look at this. Foodie fan admits that, yes, they personally know how the Amazon seller system is flawed. They say, yes, I did this with the treadmill. Same thing. I got to keep it and I didn't have to return it. Do you see how that works? This destroys businesses on these platforms. Yeah. So now they're putting Foodie on game. Hey, trust me, I know that it works for a fact. You know how I know? Because I personally did it myself. I got myself a treadmill and then I requested my money back. That's crazy. Crazy work.
No. Amazon can contact them for me. It's their platform.
Foodie something else says they lied, so you'll get your money back or just report it on your credit card as a scam. These people are absolutely insane. These people are so insane over here. And like finds like. The people who are in Chantel's chat, they're either trolls or they're just like Chantel. And obviously from the sad chat, you can see exactly what's going on. If you guys were in here and encouraging scam, especially scam on small businesses, you wouldn't be in here. You wouldn't be in here. I'd be getting you the fuck out because who wants to encourage that kind of shit?
It doesn't even show. I can't contact the seller. I can't wait.
See, she's right now trying to submit the claim.
What? This is such a
This
ripoff.
was out of everything. I mean, I know we had a lot of good content with the scooter or whatever, but this was the fucking highlight of the entire stream because you laugh at Chantel and you think that shit's funny, and then she always reminds you what a POS she really fucking is. After she sat there and she got this scooter delivered to her door, and there's no telling how she got this scooter and who gave her the money to get this scooter. And more than likely, she's going to get to keep the scooter and she's going to have the money returned in her bank account. But let me tell you something. God don't like ugly, because here's what Chantel is going to do with that money, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to eat it. She's going to continue to get bigger. And the bigger she gets, the more miserable she fucking is. Chocolate Chips says their account should be removed for multiple claims. I agree with that. I don't know if they let them continue to do it over and over and over and over, but yes, it's a thing. And it's very popular. Like I said, you can Google it. You can look at the Reddits. People have left certain platforms because of it. And it's because, like, as you can see just here in the chat, it's not just the people doing it. Like, they're telling other people to go do it. So then you got new people. And then Chantel will tell somebody else, hey, guess what? I got a free scooter. All you got to do is do this, this, and this. And you got more. And it just spreads like wildfire. People love free shit. Thank you for being a member, hun.
Buying these kind of purchases ever again from online. It still says that it's coming. So stupid. Whatever. Too expensive, Happy Joys.
That's the problem, though. She's not doing this to Amazon. It's not like it's not like she's doing it to Jeff. Okay, no, this is they're even talking about it. They've made it very, very crystal clear. It's a third party seller. It's just a random person has a small business who is selling stuff using Amazon's platform. It's not Amazon directly. Oh, Amazon, if this was Prime, if this was Amazon Prime, no, you got to send us our shit back. That's how that's going to work. They're not, I highly doubt if it came directly from Amazon, they would let that shit slide. But like I said, when it's a third party seller, it's completely different. Big Back says it would be a shame if someone who works for Amazon sent them this footage. I don't even think it would matter. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe. But it's when you're talking about Amazon and shit like that, like they don't care. They just want the seller to make the shit right. They don't, if you got proof and all, it would literally have to be some court papers in order to get that shit and there have been cases out there where like sellers, because the item was so expensive, had to go through like small claims court and take the buyer to court because they lied and scammed and all that. Situations out there do exist like that. But again, it has to come down to that situation. Amazon's not going to get involved unless they are forced to. That's what I think anyways. Big back. Thank you for the support, hun. Now, okay, that's a good point. Now there you go. Sending this to Amazon will do nothing. So you guys have found the listing. Now sending this information to the seller, the third party seller, and whether or not they want to do anything with it. But I think they're in America and then Chantel's in Canada. It might be worth it to them to take her to small claims court. Yes, maybe. I don't know. But as far as sending it to the Amazon, they can't fucking be bothered. They're Amazon. They don't give a shit. Sammy in Brooklyn says, I got a space heater that kept tripping my electric. I had to send them a pic that it destroyed the unit and they sent me a new one. Yeah, like there are certain things that they will not take back, like a faulty heater or something like that. Yes, that is true. I'm sure that was Amazon Prime too. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Maybe this is why she bought it from the US Amazon instead of Canada. No, somebody in chat yesterday said something about I guess they don't sell scooters in Canada. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think she necessarily went into this situation, or maybe she did with the intent to scam. I don't know. I really don't. But all I can tell you is that's what's happening now. I don't know what her intent was when she bought it, if she thought of that or not. But that is absolutely her intent now. Yes. Now, whether she went through with the claim, I don't know. It looks like to me that's what she's trying to do at this very moment is to submit the claim. So I think she already did it.
What do you mean maximum weight? Oh. It says max capacity weight in the thing is 300. I'm looking if it says anywhere. Here, it doesn't say. The scooter features an adjustable handlebar and an extra long footrest of 18.9 inches, ensuring a comfortable, let's see. It's not 18 inches, is it? That's all it says. What is the weight capacity? The weight capacity of the electric scooter is 330 pounds. It just looks like it's a small scooter. Like even for this small lady, it looks kind of small. Like there's not much, I don't know. But what can you get? You get what you pay for, I guess, right? I don't know. A GP to prescribe me one?
Foodie fan, the one who admitted to getting a treadmill and sending it or submitting a claim and keeping the treadmill in the money, says false advertisement. False advertisement.
Yeah, I need to.
Boy, I wonder who that Foodie account is.
By the way, I'm not going to that doctor. I decided to, like, I don't know.
There you go. For people asking about the doctor situation, she's about to tell you all about it.
Yeah, I need to. By the way, I'm not going to that doctor. I decided to, like, I don't know. It's too far. I need to find something close. So.
Okay, so you knew how far away it was when you signed up for this doctor, and you did it anyways. Okay.
I'll have something soon anyways. And I also want a female. I don't want to be talking about FUPA with a male.
So you also want a female doctor. So why didn't you get that when you first did this? I don't get it.
Doctor. It was a male doctor. I don't want a male doctor. So I'm going to find a female doctor. Yeah, and it's really far. Like, I want something closer if possible, but I don't know. I'll keep looking. I care. I want a female doctor. That's what I'm comfortable with.
So why didn't you sign up with a female doctor? Why did you ever sign up for a male doctor? Oh, Ellie Welly says returns are usually not accepted on scooters, wheelchairs, walkers, even if unused. It's considered medical equipment by law. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. And maybe, very possible, this makes the most sense to me. Foodie did not have $600, $700 to spend on a mobility scooter. She just didn't. I do not believe that there was enough donations out there for her. And I don't believe Keemstar bought her the mobility scooter. Now, if she went into this situation knowing this right here, And she was like, okay, I don't have $700 to buy a mobility scooter, but I'm going to do this and then get my money back. That's what I think happened. I do believe that. And I don't think that it's a reach to think that. Ellie, thank you for the support, hun. Radioactive Gaming says Salah doesn't want her talking to men, even doctors. Fucking weird. Then again, why go and sign yourself up with a male doctor? Why take away somebody else's spot that they could have got with that doctor? She's just such a gross person. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for your support, hun. If her mom helped her get a doctor, she's an idiot. If her mom has anything to do with Chantel in any sort of capacity other than just inviting her over for Christmas ham, she's a moron. Yes, Fondue, she canceled it.
It doesn't matter if it's 30 pounds of stuff or 30 pounds of people. 30 pounds is 30 pounds. You have a female doctor?
Anyway, she's just raging about how much of a piece of shit that scooter was, and she hadn't even tried the scooter out. The scooter was not charged. She did not get on the scooter. And let me remind you that she went into purchasing the scooter already being over the weight limit. She was already over, according to her, 14 pounds, but we all know that's bullshit, right? She's significantly over the weight limit. She bought it anyways. And now we're seeing a little bit of buyer's remorse for whatever reason. It makes me angry too, Manning. We're all pissed off at scamming Beauty over here and her scamming sister over on Kick. Anywho, it's been a long stream today. It's also been hilarious. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here, showing up, showing out as always. Same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.